They were also doing extra stuff, and they knew that they were doing extra stuff. They knew that they were wrong, and they still kept on doing it and kept on doing it, even in the playoffs. And so when I looked at the game, I said, it's sad that they trying to force a team to be in a championship game and it's not time for them yet. That's sometimes the problem with the world society is that we try to push stuff early for our own personal gain and our own personal way when it's not time yet. That doesn't mean like next year or the year before that they won't go to the playoffs. It's just it wasn't their season and their time. You look at the Aces and how they came back with winning all those games like that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was counting the Aces out, completely out. And look what happened. They well, they didn't. They played the game. They could have played better, but they won. And this is my thing with the Aces, and I won't get too much into it, but this is my thing with the Aces. I've watched them since the season started, and this is how they've been playing. And then, yes, they had those back-to-back games, but they do stuff like this. Like they could have been swept the Fever out. You know what I'm saying? They had the opportunity to do it, and then they start doing that dumpster juice stuff, like Keisha say, dumpster juice, or whatever. So I just knew B that they were not going to win the playoffs. It was my heart. Look, was my heart and stuff frozen and turned it down a little bit when they was getting to the end of it. Yeah, because I was like, man, this is close. This is crazy work. We should not be in overtime, but or whatever. But the best team won for the playoffs, and they get ready to go and play against Phoenix. And I'm telling you this, I got a feeling. Yeah, I was rooting for the Aces for the playoffs and stuff. And there are two great teams. We get to see two different great teams play against each other. But AT has a point to prove. And I see AT taking it home, guys. AT gonna bring that chip home because she's been looked over and looked over. You know what that does to a person that's playing the game out there when they've been looked over and looked over. You know what kind of energy they coming with? Oh, she coming with that energy, and they gonna play their hearts out. I don't know if it's gonna be close games, but I would love to see close, great games for real. What about you, Jacob?
Sorry, say that again. What are you asking? Sorry.
Who do you see taking the who do you see taking the chip home?
Whew, okay. Well, after tonight, I know the Aces shouldn't be feeling super good about this because what? Because Caitlin was injured, so was Kelsey Mitchell, and Aaliyah Boston fouled out, so this should have never been into overtime, to be honest with you. But ooh, yeah, I think this might be a 7-game series between the Aces and Mercury.
Yeah.
It might be because I know that the Aces cannot play like that because I know AT and Khan and Satu are just looking like saying, "Yeah, we might got this now. We might get this now because of what just happened."
Yeah, they hear. And you know what, too, Jacob? Come to think about it, guys. I just thought about something when you said that, Jacob. You know what? That might be why they played the way they played, Jacob. Because they know, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes they know the next best thing, and you be like, hey, I'm gonna play good, but not like I know I can, so I can be right because they knew, they sounded the alarm off when they saw Phoenix win. So let's see if they have that same type of energy going into these games. If their energy is different or their energy is more like a dog fight instead of baby ball. That's what I was calling it, playing baby ball. What you think,
It's going to 7 games, and it's
who you got?
Aces.
If Jacob,
But you know what happened in this series? The referee.
oh, you got the
But
Aces.
but
Oh, you
but
brave.
the referees really affected how the Aces play defense. They really couldn't get into it. It's like the Aces could not. You know, I'm surprised AB fouled out because she was fouling the whole series, setting movement screens and hitting Asia in the throat. So it really affected how they play defense. Then Becky, yes, Kelsey Mitchell, not Kelsey Mitchell, Chelsea Gray, she hits big shots. So did
Joy.
Jackie Young, and you had Julia, but Jackie Young too. But at the end of the game, the play should had gone through Asia. Now, even if Jackie took the shot, the play should have went to Asia. I don't understand how you do that for your MVP. That you let Jackie Young take the last shot without Asia touching the ball in that final, trying to go to overtime. I don't get that. It was like Asia was like a spectator. Like she's your MVP. Why is she standing around the perimeter? Get her in the blocks. Jewel Lloyd, Meg, set the screens. You see how they'll set screens for Boston to get her open. Even if it didn't work, set the screen. I don't know what Becky doing. So they'll win, but it won't be because of Becky, because Becky do some strange stuff.
So,
So
that's why you feel like they're gonna win.
No, I just think they'll win. It's gonna be tough. I trust the veterans, but I don't trust Becky, because Becky and her rotations. Tonight, Dana Evans kept throwing the ball. Dana Evans like 5 feet. They say 5'6". She probably like 5'4", 5'5". Dana Evans kept trying to throw the ball over people. You too short, and it kept getting stolen.
So you ain't you got the
I
okay. So you
really know
in
who's gonna win. I know
you just want to see a good game.
Felicia called my ass out though just now. Look what she said. I just got my ass called out.
Is she getting on you,
Yeah,
Jerry?
not the BS keep saying all the other players are talented just because they're not the favorite doesn't mean that they should have an easy to beat. I don't like that. Please don't discredit them. I wasn't discrediting them. I'm sorry if I did, but I wasn't trying to discredit them. I'm just saying, like, well, realistically, I'm down, and when AB was in foul trouble because a lot of people were saying, "Oh, everybody else, this is not a great team. It's being carried by Kelsey Mitchell." I heard a lot of people say that, but I'm not.
But you know
I should
what?
rephrase my words.
They better.
Right,
I know.
Felicia be not coming to play. Look, she
I
be
know.
look, she
Poor
get me
Jacob.
straight.
Poor Jacob.
But that's
Poor
good.
Jacob. But you know what?
I'm not mad at that. She's right.
But listen,
Yeah.
you know who really proved themselves? I already knew she was good. And that's Odyssey Sims.
Oh yeah.
They could not stop Odyssey from the night. Even Dana Power Evans couldn't do it. I'm like, come on. So she won that Dana Evans matchup. They don't like each other like that. And then but they definitely have to re-sign Kelsey. I think she'd be okay. I think the injury was because she was tired. She doing all the work at a certain spot.
But this is and that too. But this is what okay. So Ms. D season and for the we was talking about for us the the injuries and for us the players playing out and how that has played a part in the game. And then when we just got hurt, that took a toll because we saw the Mercury win it, but it could have been a twist to it too. We just hurt.
Right. Yeah.
So and then for you not to even call and check up on her, and that was probably part. I don't know the way Angel face expression, but she didn't really get into it. But for her to feel some type of way, Miss D to come off like that, but she did it respectful, man. That's the most disrespectful thing for just because they created a league that is better than the WNBA. You know why I say Unrivaled is better than the WNBA? It's because Unrivaled love their players. Unrivaled supports their players. Unrivaled pay those women to play over there for a certain amount of months. Not only do they do set up, you got your living arrangements. It's all there, fresh and new for these women to go there. You think Skylar was loving it, she being able to take her kids there. You know what I'm saying? While she's playing basketball and stuff. It's the respect. When you have a woman's respect, like right what has the women's respect, then oh girl, oh really? I don't know then, really. Can y'all hear me now? Am I breaking up now?
Yeah, we can.
Oh Lord. Okay, Ridley, let me turn up and see if that's better. I don't know what happened, Ridley, but it must be StreamYard.
Yeah, StreamYard messed me up too.
I don't hear nothing
StreamYard something.
Yeah, it must be StreamYard already because it's quiet over here. Look, I had to move into the but can you hear me now?
We hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, she told me it's their Brooklyn Timu mic. But really, that's nation so she can get her headphones and all this kind of stuff. I'm so regular and plain, guys. I still have not got my headphones.
Speaking of Broclaw, that stream was funny when he was after the Bears winning. He was spending like 20-30 minutes in the after everybody left, like goofing around.
They said it's chappy. Hold up, let me make sure I'm not connected to this. Hold on. Wait. Do I have? Okay, what am I doing here? Let me make sure.
The stream yard from B. I think her internet
my
just
internet
trash.
at a certain time, sometime at a certain like these hours, it's not.
Yeah, because I was for some reason, I don't know how Mac did it, but it was connected to my phone string. Like when I tried to set everything up, it was connected to my phone. And I'm sorry, Riddick and Felicia. I hope I get this sounding better. Oh, Jacob's doing the same thing. Oh, okay, then it's not us then. It's not StreamYard. So that's what happens sometimes. Really, StreamYard to do that. StreamYard will do that because we're on StreamYard, and then YouTube will try to play us too. They know what time it is. But yeah. So the injuries has really been crazy. Up there, man, I was just about to cry too. I mean, I'm emotional anyway. I cry off Hallmark movies, guys. But I'm just saying, like, that was heartfelt. You know what I'm saying? You want to feel appreciated and someone to say, hey, you know what I'm saying? You're a part of this league. I want to know, are you okay? You calling everybody else. You making all these deals. You can't call her after she just got hurt in a playoff game because you feeling some kind of way because Cheryl Reeve had something to say. You couldn't call her. That's crazy work. That's something personal going on with that one.
We're so pretty Tony.
She probably so pretty Tony probably in the bed or working on. They're doing pre-recorded videos. So I'm gonna start doing some of those too, with pre-recorded because you want to keep your emotion going, or whatever, and that'll help you when you keep your emotion going. That'll help you get, other people see your stuff and stuff like that, and then you're connected to your I'm only
ADP. I'm gonna keep showing this because the Bears won and the Cubs won today. I'm gonna keep showing this. Bears down, go Cubs, go. The Bears are gonna beat the Commanders in 2 weeks.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Rick. That's some real support. I'm on the TV. I feel so special, Rick. You just Timothy come off again, post thing.
Okay, I'm back.
There you go, Miss D. I feel so special, really, for y'all tonight, boy. Yes, but I said I didn't have time to do my makeup. Normally, my daughter do my makeup and stuff like that. Put the new hair on. I was gonna represent tonight. Then I was like, wait a minute, I ain't got time to do that in the morning or whatever and stuff. ADP, did you watch Asia post game interview? No. And can we, Miss D, are we allowed to play that?
Yeah.
Can you pull it up for me?
I'm on my phone.
You on your phone?
Yeah. Jacob, can you do that?
So how do you do that?
I hate that you can't pull up nothing. Let me see. You going to do it on the computer or something? That's so stupid.
Oh, I can
Okay.
share screen on that. I can share screen on
I
that.
guess go to Las Vegas channel or
I can do. Wait, are you talking about Asia's press conference?
Post game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
I can.
Yes, sorry. With Asia. So I was trying to see
I didn't know she said anything. I watched bits and pieces. I wanted to see what the fever. I was disappointed was.
What?
Now I know Aaliyah kind of the alums and Asia. It got so nasty that they ain't even hug each other. I'm like, oh.
Y'all can see my screen, right?
No, not yet. Not yet. Huh?
Who?
What you say? I said it kind of got nasty, whistle, and then Asia clapped back at her, and they didn't hug each other. But Leah hugged Alyssa Smith, teammate.
Because Asia about that business. Asia is about that business. She's not a fake person. You speak that, and that wasn't even necessary. And then you take off the whole.
But after the game, I know it was emotional. Not even a handshake. I mean, come on, y'all.
No, we didn't do that.
Well, they supposed to be South Carolina.
It doesn't matter. You don't do that. She ain't have to do that, Miss D. She ain't have to do that.
No, she didn't have to touch.
No, it don't work like that. That's a DAWG of Asia. I'm sorry. Sometimes what they say, if you don't have nothing nice to say, you don't say nothing at all. And sometimes you don't even probably feel like getting into it. She probably won't even think about it. She ain't have time to get into it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Y'all don't see nothing?
I got you right. I got you right.
Okay, because I'm looking at my phone and nothing there. I was looking at the stream on my phone.
You got to do the recent one. The one tonight.
You good?
Go to Las Vegas, Aces on YouTube. They always stream it there. They have it live. So
they gonna since they're not gonna come to no with the government.
Here we go.
Okay.
You good?
Yep, I got it.
She's just had a phenomenal season, and I really hope that the Indiana Fever continue to take care of her because she's the gem. We don't talk every single day, of course, but she's just a phenomenal person, and I hate seeing her going down. And also had an opportunity to listen to Fee, and I just want to say I was honestly disgusted by the comments that Kathy made. But at the same time, I'm very appreciative that we have because that's what we're going to have to continue to make the push to stand on what we believe in. And I'm grateful to have those type of people be able to continue to speak up for us. And I'm going to ride with Fee always because she knows, obviously, she's a business girly and she has her own stuff going on. But moving forward, we got to continue to stand on business as we talk about this CBA negotiation. Don't touch my chains. This is expensive for me. Oh no, sorry. But yeah, sorry. I didn't want to shift the mood like that. Had to let them know that.
So that's
Not
good.
the one, not the two.
That's good. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, I like that. I like that she did comment on that.
Oh,
Now clock that T. Thank you, Riddick. Clock that
What she
T.
said.
Yeah.
Oh.
I said,
look who posted. Keep the vision. Fuck
oh
you,
Lord,
buddy.
Jacob, you
Fuck
okay?
you.
Jacob, you gaming?
What?
I said you gaming?
Yeah.
No, I'm
Look, you
saying,
sound like
I'm
me.
saying
Look,
this guy's an
I'm cussing
idiot.
at the TV. I'm cussing at the, not TV, the phone, because the Aces, they kept letting Shea Patty shoot them down on threes, and she kept bringing in Kirsten Bell. Like, what is going on?
Look, I'm telling you guys
Oh,
now. I'm saying this, guys. Remember, you know, say 80% is a fight is what they want. Since Kathy wants the smoke, we get ready to get her the smoke. Not only is she gonna get it from the players, she's gonna get it from the coaches, and she's gonna get it from the fans. We're gonna put our foot on Kathy's neck, and we're not gonna let it off, because right is right and wrong is wrong. And I don't care how much money you make. When it's about treating people
how
right,
come
you
Caitlin
gotta
didn't
do
say
it.
nothing?
You can never think you're bigger than the program, because imagine this now. You sitting there watching these players get hurt, right? You can't control them getting hurt, but you can help out by making sure these refs do right. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got to be perfect, but they play 80% of them getting injured, because they can call stuff a long time ago, or they let stuff go on too long before they even call the foul, if they call the foul, or they call on the opposite person,
Right.
or whatever.
Right.
But if a fight is what Kathy wants, a fight is what she is going to get. Because
Well, it's a rumor that after they do this negotiation, she might have to step down because she got so much heat on her.
Please
So
step down. Please.
yeah,
right.
I seen that
Uh-huh.
around there. I seen that going around Miss D. But I'm gonna tell you, you can never think you're bigger than the program, no matter how much money you make, because what you had today could be gone tomorrow. And
But
I
you know
know, like
what?
you said, well, she got all this money and she can do this and that and the third. Okay, let's see let's see what's getting ready to happen. These players are not playing, guys. They're not playing with her, and they showing it. And because they're showing it, guess what? Oh, because I already don't care about the players. I already don't appreciate how they're busting their tails, and they got families to feed and to provide for, whether they're in the United States or overseas. You know what I'm saying? I can care less they get injuries. We're just gonna plug in. We're just gonna keep on playing, guys.
Right.
You know, no matter what, it's money over people. Well, guess what? Sooner or later, that noise starts to kill and dies out. And when women get tired and fed up, they are going to fight. And if we stand together, we win. So as long as these women, and we're looking at it, they're not playing. So as long as these women continue to stand together and fight, they will win. I see them winning. What they deserve to get paid, they're going to get paid. Watch what I say. I don't know how it's going to work out. You know, sometimes in life, when we got to fight for stuff, the fight is not easy. The trials and tribulations are not easy. But at the end of the day, that battle that you fought and that you know you did a good fight in, you're going to win it, because you put your all in it. These women put their all in it for us to watch and play. They put their all in it, whether they have some games where, you know, they off, you know, stuff like that, or whatever the case may be. They put their heart and stuff into this game. You mean to tell me you can't care one little, look, just a little bit when somebody get hurt or injured or whatever the case may be? No, I have a big problem with that, because you're not just messing with their game. You're messing with their mental. I care about the players' mental health over their game because they got to have their mental health together in order to play the game. So that's exactly what she did. She couldn't even call Fee and say nothing. It's just the respect of it all, and not just Fee. It's majority of the players this year, just the tactics and stuff that she used or whatever and stuff like that. But these women, they're fighting together and they're not backing down. And they got the new generation and the old generation working together. They're fed up and they're tired. So now you wanna try to silence them by finding Becky, by finding Stephanie, by finding Cheryl. You ain't even had to hook Cheryl up with that 15K. That wasn't even a 15K.
Not only the 15K, you suspended her.
Yeah, you suspended her and then you're gonna do a 15K fine. For what? For telling the truth? The same way you tried to do Angel Reese, for telling the truth. You might not like the way somebody say something, but great balls of fire. If they telling the truth, let it go. But people don't want to hear the truth. They want to hear the sugar-coated ice and stuff. No, not everybody's built like that. You know what I'm saying? Some people say, oh, she should have said it this way, or she should have waited. No, let me tell you something. Sometimes in life, when you get fed up and you going through something, you don't know what's gonna come out your mouth, and you could be the best person at the top of your teacher's list or the top in your job. When you get to a situation like that and you've had enough, you don't know what's gonna come out your mouth. Sometimes you can't control everything. We say we can, but until it happened to us and we in those positions, we can't even imagine. Because everybody kept saying, oh, they wanted Angel to say something. They wanted Angel to say something. Then when she finally say something, oh, it's not the way y'all want it. Come on, let's be for real. Yeah, everybody getting fines. Everybody getting fines, and they firing all the women coaches. Oh, okay. So we're gonna go ahead and fire Man Bun because they're making so much noise about us firing majority of the women coaches. So to make it not be so obvious, let's go ahead and let Man Bun go. After we already said that we weren't going to make no off-season decisions. Okay. Keep doing that, because guess what? It's some other people on that list. Everybody keeps saying these certain people from this organization, Scott organization, can't be touched. Everybody has a day. And when you done had chance after chance after chance to do right, and no women that had enough, change is coming. I told you guys change was coming. It's not going to happen the way we want it to, but it's going to happen. Because it's getting crazy out here. Every day we find out something new with the W, Jacob. Every day.
Mm-hmm.
And Miss D. Every day is something. That's what Keisha was like. That's why Keisha was like, I'm checking my feeds, I'm checking everything, because something else is coming. You know when you got a hunch something's coming. Keisha got a hunch that something's coming. I do too. I don't know how. I don't know who next, guys, but it's coming. And it's gonna be one of the people y'all be like, oh, we didn't think, you know what I'm saying? We didn't think that person was gonna be gone. But it's getting ready to happen. And everybody was like, okay, get rid of Sharice. She ain't worried. She ain't worried at all. Because she can find her somewhere else to work. You know what I'm saying? She is not the least bit worried about that. When you deal with a league like the WNBA, you already know when you speak out that they're going to come at you. Right, I get, yeah, Riddick, I get that, girl, but they were saying that they made it clear the day before they let Sandy go that they was like, oh, Man Bun and Marshmallow, we're not gonna make any off season decisions. You know what I'm saying? They made it clear to show that, and look what happened. Let me tell you, when you keep your foot on people's neck, and the way that social media is today, oh, they not playing. They get on them subjects. Everybody, TikTok, the young ones, they probably don't even watch the game. Really, they know about Man Bun and Marshmallow. I kept saying when they really wanted them gone, I kept saying, you know how Monopoly have put in jail? They had Jeff P and Marshmallow up there. It was crazy. So, um, Jacob, for your opinion with the CBA, the deadline is October 31st. How do you feel? Do you feel like um it's gonna be a lockout? Do you feel like more information about the W is getting ready to come out before the lockout? And I'm not talking about with the players. I'm talking about some other type of information.
I feel like it's most likely going to go to a lockout after the comments today, because there's no way that they're going to figure something out after those comments. Because Cassie's going to be better, and she's not going to give them what they want after what she said to them. Especially now. No, I probably most likely no.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but you know what, Jacob Fee had to say that because you could tell an all-star at the all-star game they was not feeling her, and that was probably just after they had got out of a meeting, and you could tell Fee was not feeling her, and she was like, well, she probably was like, I got to go back to the W, I got to go back and try to, what I'm saying, work. I gotta go and try to what I'm saying, work with her anyway, even though we already know what the deal is. Oh, thank you, Riddick. We already know we already know what the deal is, so I'm gonna have to go back and work. So Riddick said, yeah, I do feel like they wanted to keep him and Sandy before Sandy got fired, because I remember reading somewhere him and Marshmallow were staying. Right, Riddick, they did say that.
I don't think. Listen, I think
They said
Dallas.
that the day before.
But look, I think Dallas, even before Sandy, I think they was gonna do it. You know why? Because they got excited because they think they might have a edge to get Angel. He got a lot of draft picks, and they might be going after Angel. And so I think that's a good idea for them
No,
to.
they were not they were not planning to do that, Miss D. In
I
the
think
beginning,
so. You know
they made
why?
it clear. They made it clear.
No. I know. You know why I say that? Because I think they looked
Uh,
at Paige. Listen, they looked at Paige,
no.
and
Here comes
they
the
didn't want a
crash.
situation where Paige was going to leave after a while. They trying to make Paige happy, and
Mm.
so I think they saw that, and they're like, "Oh yeah, okay. Sandy's gone. We try to make a big splash on whoever, either Angel or somebody, but we had to get the right coach in there. And Man Bun is not gonna get it. He's not. Think about it. It was times in the huddle. If you look at the huddle, they got videos in the huddle where Paige was looking like, "What in the hell is he drawing up?" Dejanay got into it. He kind of disrespected Dejanay when she said challenge your call, and he kind of shoot her off like she was nothing, and it was just then Enrique didn't get along with him too much, so it was a
Nope.
disaster. So yeah,
Right, ready. They did. They did change that. Look, they hurry up and change their mind,
yeah,
didn't
but
they?
I think they know they
Because
excited.
they
They want to get
reported
Angel.
back.
They going after Angel. They got draft pick. They going after Angel or somebody. They going after
Well,
somebody big.
well, they had. Look, I'm just saying what went down. They posted that the day before, Miss D.
I know. I mean,
So they
I know what
let
they
people
posted.
know.
Look, I know what they posted, but they felt that pressure. I think Paige, they see what Chicago doing to Angel, and they don't want that. They don't want they start to be disgruntled. Because Man Bun was not gonna get it. They don't want her to be like, you know what, because she don't like Man Bun like that. I mean, she'll just like was a I'm just saying as a coach,
We
you know.
don't know. We don't know what team Angel going to. Um,
I'm
we
just saying,
don't.
no, what I'm saying is they have the draft pick. I'm saying they going after her. I'm not saying like they gonna get her. I'm saying they gonna offer the picks to the sky. That's all I'm saying.
Interesting. You never know. Could be. You never know.
But you know what? Let me go back to the Kathy thing. Now, one player she talked about real bad, talking about I made her basically was Caitlin Clark, and Caitlin Clark didn't even say nothing. If I was playing Caitlin Clark, I was like, really, you made me? You ain't make me because I was a millionaire before I stepped on the court in the WNBA.
Facts.
So she didn't even say nothing. She has no
Because,
backbone.
look, let's
No
be. I ain't even gonna. I'm not even gonna speak on that because
no backbone.
that's not what that is. That what that is I'm not surprised reaction. We done talked about this thing, but okay.
Yeah, I'm just saying that she dogged her. Now, if like I said, I was like, oh wow, you told Fee that I should be thankful. I would have said something. I'm like, you know what? I'm standing with the players. Even if I didn't before, I'm standing with my fellow players because you disrespected me.
Mm-hmm.
That's a disrespect. You know, I made you. You weren't gonna make no money until you came to the WNBA. She was making money like that in Iowa.
Yeah, so was Angel and so was Paige. So if she said that
Exactly.
about any three of them, like
Exactly.
actually, Mid D, let me add on to this. So, oh my god, that sounded so bad. So were the college girls like Juju, Hannah, Flage, Olivia. They're all making money, so they better not say anything. She better not say anything about them either, because they're all making money
Exactly.
also.
Well, you're right. Anybody that's a superstar in the NCAA is not. They don't need their rookie contract. They making money in NIL. They making more money in college than they are if they play in the pros. So Juju and Big Foe and Tanaya Latson gonna make get her money on. So yeah, and whoever Betts and Ozzy Fudd, and so yeah, they gonna get their money.
Um, AD,
It's gonna be so crazy because we don't know who going where or what. This can really be crazy. What you was gonna say, Jacob?
I was gonna say, as soon as So Pretty Tony joins, if she does, I was gonna show that video that you guys said I was allowed to show last week that we couldn't show that I can show this week. As soon as So Pretty Tony joins, I'll show that
Oh,
video.
you wanted to show her something?
I wanted to show all three of you because it would be because since you're all Angel fans and what they said about the Angel accusing Angel fans of, so I wanted to show that.
Oh, okay.
If she does join, she'll probably join later because I know because she'd done that before when she recorded videos and then came over later to join the.
Yeah, or they might be, because they be recording like they be recording, maybe two or three, or they be recording for a longer period of time and stuff like that. Sometimes it just depends on what she has to do and stuff like that, which is good about pre-recording because that kind of helps you. I seen Miss D doing it. I seen your pre-recorded videos too, Miss D.
Oh yeah,
And you got,
I
because
try.
that's what you got to do to keep, because it might be days you ain't gonna be able to go live, or you want to just touch on that subject. You go ahead and pre-record it. Boom, you just post it. That's it.
Exactly. Yep, you're right.
Or your shorts. Do something to keep your page in motion. Oh well, really.
I didn't see that. I didn't see that.
See what?
Is he giving fee support?
Everybody, look, they done got in their meetings and they done got in their own personal meetings, really. And
Uh-huh.
Kathy now are getting ready to find out. Kathy now want the smoke. They gonna get the smoke. Watch. And look, it seems like our players and coaches don't have to do much, Miss D and Jacob, because they telling on themselves. Because every time you turn around, something dropping, some news is
Right.
dropping,
Right.
and it's more to come. It's more to come because, like y'all said, she did. If a person was in the wrong, they would have said, "Oh no, I didn't say that. I didn't say that." But
Exactly.
she didn't do none of that because she don't care. When you think you bigger than the program, you think like that. You don't care. You think like that because you like that ain't gonna do nothing. That ain't gonna do nothing against me. I run this. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Exactly.
That's how she's thinking. That's why I say you can never think you bigger than the program, no matter how much money you make, because you getting ready to find out. And the way that you
Exactly.
think the women are gonna react is gonna be totally different. It
Exactly.
let me tell you something. I kept saying on the lives and stuff, Miss D, I was like, you got millionaires, billionaires invested in this unrivaled. You cannot play with those people money. They
No,
not
you
they
can't.
don't and they don't play about their money. The same way you got your billionaires and millionaires too over there in the W, that's the same way Unrivaled do. And they not investing in these women in the way that they invested, and they getting more money this year for you to come in and try to play and mess around with it.
Exactly. And then, you would think that Kathy would look at that and see the how they doing and do the right thing, but I guess not.
What
How they treat the players, and they trying to say that you can't do it. If our rival can do it, you can do it. So
Yeah, and that's what I love. What I love about Fee speaking out, and and Angel, because the real people understood the assignment of what Angel Reese said. I love how the real people supported Angel and Fee. I love the way they did that. You know what I'm saying? And to instead of going again, they thinking because this is Lexi. We call you Big Lexi around here. You can come to our cookouts. So they think because they asking Big Lexi, she gonna buy down. She ain't gonna say too much. She gonna say they were really looking for Big Lexi to talk negative about Fee, and she gave them the exactly opposite. So that's how these women are not playing. They're standing together no matter what color you are. No matter what color you are, no matter what you believe in, they are standing together. And when you stand together and you on one accord, you are going to win the fight. As I keep saying, it's just crazy that all this crazy stuff keep happening. Cause the way she came off, hey, guys, before we get into it, I have something I need to say. I said, oh shoot. There go that sweet and innocent voice before she starts shooting the gun and the bullets. That's how they do. And she sure did. And she didn't bite her tongue and she didn't hesitate. She was a little nervous. She wasn't nervous about saying what she had to say about Kathy. It was just so much and it was so overwhelming. And she wanted to make sure it came out in a respectful way. Let me see what Reddit said. Reddit said Kathy has to go because her arrogance and unwillingness to change is for the birds. Uh huh. Right. Because it's money over people. And yeah, the people over her is telling her to do this, but sooner or later, hey, you got to figure out a way to do right. These women are not asking for a lot, you know what I'm saying? And you guys have not just this year, the W, it's so much stuff before the new players came, before half of the vets came. You guys have been doing all kinds of crazy stuff until this point. You know what I'm saying? So enough is enough. Pay them. She reminded me of Jeff P when he made the beg the bag for the beg for your job comments. Right. What you mean? Woo. That And you think you thought that was good for you to get away with that snake marshmallow Jake. You thought that was good for you to get away with that. No. Right, because people think they can say whatever to you and that you desperate for that job. Like that's the only skill you got. That's what he thought. And then she turned around and do it. But when she do stuff, and when last year when she walked around the question of the man that was asking her directly, she walked right around it like she wouldn't even answer the question. Why not? You think you that good that you can't answer questions? And you sit here and these women playing every day. They play not every day, but when the season comes, they in there playing, and you couldn't even pick up the phone, lady. Okay. You get ready to really find out. That was the light version of Fee.
but you know what? I don't know if she's a puppet. I don't know if she's
She,
really
she
making a
probably not
decision.
pulling the strings, yeah, Miss J.
Adam Silver, but Adam, making her the fall woman or fall guy, whatever.
Right. That's how they do.
But that's
Look,
the role. But she must. I hope she getting paid for it because that's stupid to take the fall. Hope she get a nice check for it. Being the fall woman.
and what is she, Miss D? A female.
Right. Exactly. I hope they play her pretty good. Oh, thank you, Jeremy. Remember, Jeremy said, this is ADP chat. He said he wanted to come up one day.
Who Jeremy did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, if he wants to come up, he can come up. I can let me see. I can drop the link
But
for him.
yeah, I think she's the fall woman. But I hope she get paid. Like I said, I hope she get paid. Hope it's worth it.
That right there, Miss D. I hope it's worth it because you don't pay with people lives like this
Right.
and keep doing it. Yeah, they can do it. Look, we get it. We know they in charge. We know they running stuff. But these women ain't got to take it. They ain't got to keep taking it. That girl, when a player has an injury, that messes with their mental. But
Exactly.
she's thinking about the mental of her injury, and she's thinking about everything else that's hitting. And she's like, oh, this lady did not call me whatsoever. Not nothing.
Well, we know by the interview. Remember last year that MSNBC interview that they asked her about the racism, and
That's
she
what I'm talking.
basically
Uh-huh.
she basically said, well, she didn't even answer. She kind of glossed over it about when Angel her concerns with the racial slurs and the stuff that she had to go through. Her had to have security, more security. The fans is doing stupid stuff, and she was talking about Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. Like, what the hell that had to do with anything? Like, instead of saying, you know what, we gonna address her concerns or their concerns, you talking about how much is making money, and it's Larry Bird and Magic Johnson all over again, and it was weird. Not really, but
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's just it just as fans it just upsets you like man, what now, what's next, like y'all done showed y'all butts all season, like what. Okay, he coming up.
Mm.
Hey
hey
Jeremy.
Jeremy,
Hello there.
hey,
Hello there. How you guys doing?
okay,
That's good. Nice to officially meet you guys, Miss D. How you doing? Happy birthday to you.
oh thank you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, just wanted to come in and just say hello. I mean, I know. I mean, we did talk before saying that I was gonna come up. Just speaking ball, just hearing y'all conversation. I know y'all talking about the Kathy thing, so just wanted to hear you guys out. I come to learn. I don't come to troll. This is the same thing
Okay,
I
but
do with
what do
Sess.
you
Like
think?
Yeah,
What
what
do
do
you
you
think?
think, Jeremy?
So the Kathy thing is the same thing that I agree with everything that you guys been saying. When Nafisa, I mean, of course, I'm a Lynx fan, so of course I'm
Oh,
definitely loyal
okay,
to.
okay,
But yeah,
okay.
yeah. Also, Miss D, definitely congratulations to the Aces. Well deserved. Aces deserve it. I'm here. I'm not afraid to say it. Aces deserve
Yeah,
it.
they almost ruined it. They
A1,
almost ruined Asia. I'm kind of mad. They
I
almost
mean,
ruined her.
like but y'all held it down. Dana Evans came to play. Jackie had 30. Chelsea had 30. Like y'all still got Jackie Young and Chelsea Gray. Like I know people be talking about the Aces like it's only the Asia, but I'm like y'all still got 4 champions. Y'all got 3 other champions as well. Well,
That's true, but
4
I
also
don't like
kid,
that bench. I
also
don't
kid
like
stuff.
that
So,
Dana okay. Like tonight she didn't play as good.
yeah,
She made some good plays, Jewel Lloyd, but yeah, I'm kind of concerned. They gotta do
yeah.
better. Becky gotta do better. But go ahead, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay, no problem. We all talking. But I mean, that last play in the fourth quarter, I thought that last play in the fourth quarter, they did have Jewel in the corner. I said that to Sess. Like and Sess was like, "Oh, we're gonna pass it to Jewel. We're really gonna pass it to Jewel in the corner." I mean, she was open, but
No, I was
well,
mad.
y'all
I
still
was
win.
mad
So
because okay,
Yeah.
it's okay to go to Jackie. It was okay to go to Jackie, but why in that sequence? Why didn't you let Asia touch the ball and put pressure on the defense and had them collapse? Then you give it to it would have been an easier shot for Jackie.
I
She didn't
don't
even
know,
touch
man.
the ball in the last play. Asia, like really?
Yeah.
I don't. So
All
that's
right,
what I'm
let me
saying.
tell you something.
I don't know what Becky be thinking sometimes. But go ahead.
And I'm
Hey,
surprised with Becky too doing that. And she been doing that with the playoffs. I'm like, girl, what in the world going on, Becky? I
I'm
mean, I
like,
know
if I
she's
was Asia, give me
good.
the damn ball. Give me that dang on ball and quit playing with me.
I
Yeah.
mean, I'm
And I
not like.
thought maybe she would play the bench a little bit more, too, Miss D. Just a
She
little
couldn't
bit.
play. She couldn't play Parker Tyus because I guess she's still coming off pregnancy, and then Aaliyah Nye
Yeah.
defense is not as good, and so she could shoot, but her defense is not as good. So yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Hmm.
I think that to make it easier for Asia this year, there's two players away from making it easier, but they ain't go after these two players. But it's all good. Yeah.
But the one thing I'm worried about is y'all defense. Now, Phoenix, number one, look at what happened to us when we ain't played defense. We left Satu open and Satu was hitting threes. We let Kalia Copper hoping that Kalia Copper was hitting shots. Alyssa Thomas wanted to did everything that she did in the fast break and also was pushing us and hitting those open layups. So, hey, Aces. Me personally, I don't know who to pick because my mind says Asia Wilson, my heart says AT. But at the same,
Right,
so
right,
it's
Jeremy,
gonna be a great
right.
series.
Because AT has a point to prove because they done bypassed her so many times. It's like, oh,
Yeah,
these triple doubles, that don't mean nothing. Man, triple doubles
yeah,
a whole lot. But they've been bypassing her, right? So she's
yeah,
seen the numbers when they did the MVP vote. She's seen how they've been bypassing her. She was talking stuff and she was talking about a little bit of things in the All-Star game. So she got a
hmm
point to prove. I'm gonna say
yeah.
that.
She does. Yeah, she absolutely do. And also remember, the AT throughout her career has been injuries. The shoulder injuries. She had the
Yeah.
Achilles injuries in 2021. Like,
Hmm.
hey, this is the time for AT to really solidify. Like, she's really one. I've always thought AT is a top 4 player, a top 5 player in the league. But this
Yeah.
is her winning this championship will really solidify her. But then again, Asia is about legacy. Asia Wilson, 3 championships in 4 years. And if the Aces win this one, y'all a dynasty. That's 3 championships. 3 championships in 4 years. And what's even impressive is that you guys win this without Kelsey Plum. So that's even gonna be more impressive. And
Yeah.
Without Chelsea
I'll give
Plum,
y'all
without
respect, man.
Clark,
Yeah.
without Sid
Yeah,
Colson, because the turnover,
yeah,
the bench turnover, right? It's not even the same as the team at 2025. I mean, 2023. Excuse me. It's not the same team.
yeah,
It's except
yeah,
the constant of Jackie and Kelsey, and But other than that,
yeah.
everybody's pretty new. So yeah.
So Jeremy, do
Yeah.
you think they was
Yeah.
holding? Do you think the Aces, for us, the players? I mean, because they could do this, but do you think that like some of the players and stuff could have played better, but they wanted to take it easy because they just had a feeling they were going to go to the playoffs, or it was just like they just was acting up in these games?
Like what do you mean? Like what do you mean acting? Like what do you mean play better? Like
Because
explain the question
we've
again.
seen better, what I'm saying? Not perfect, but we've seen better out of Dana and, and Liz and stuff like that. So
Mm-hmm.
do you think like, they were like, okay, we don't have too much to worry about. We're gonna make it to the playoffs. So we're just gonna take a little easy on some of these games in the playoffs. Or do you just think they were just going through some changes with the games?
I mean, with the Aces, like there were some games that I felt that they should have like really take control of. Like
Mhm.
against Seattle, y'all blew out Seattle in game 1, but then game 2, it was like there was a lot of missed opportunities with free throws, with like turnover. There was a lot of turnovers in game 2. Like I felt Aces should have won game 2, except giving up that 14-point lead. It's the same thing how I feel about Minnesota. Like we missed opportunities against Phoenix.
Mhm.
But like Minnesota missed opportunity. I'm sorry, Vegas missed opportunities against Seattle, and then game 3, that game should not have been too close because Seattle was giving y'all the game, but then but then that game ended up being 1 point, and I was like, but
Yeah,
all I can say with all I can say with the Aces is that all I can say with the Aces is that this Aces team is not the a well-oiled machine that you guys was in 22 and 23. Because 22 and 23, you guys were a well-oiled machine. Like you guys had everything, like with the defense, the great player in Asia Wilson, but then great complementary players in Jackie, Kelsey, and Chelsea. But now it's like, and I even said it during the season. It's like they're so Asia Wilson based, where they only want Asia. It's like is Asia Wilson leading them to the promised land? And I even said, I've seen I also watch NBA, and I've seen LeBron do that with so many teams, and it's like you're not gonna win a championship like that. But hey,
Right.
the way the way the Aces could defend the Aces could be different. You know why? Because the Aces, they still got that championship pedigree. They still got that championship mentality. Like you still got Jackie, you still got Chelsea. Drew Lord won 2 championships with the Storm. Even though Drew Lord looked like a crock, Drew Lord has looked like a crock of shit this season. I'm being honest. Drew Lord has not looked like Drew Lord this season. Y'all still got the pedigree.
Skylar bully effect. The Skylar or
No,
Joel
Quinn
Seattle effect. That's what happened to her. Because I don't know. That's it, Miss ADP.
No, it's not. You don't have
Yes,
no receipts on that. So.
No, are we? Yes, we do.
No, you don't. You don't have no receipts and no
yes,
proof.
We do. Yes, we
no
do.
receipts and no proof.
Yes, we do.
A person is innocent to the proven guilty.
Oh,
yes,
guilty.
I believe in that.
Guilty.
No receipts. But
you see how Drew had to run and the Chinese girl had to run.
We go back and forth about this.
It's Skylar, Noah, Queen.
Skylar's a dog to me.
Seattle. I didn't say she wasn't a dog. I said she's a.
Oh, she's a Miss
players want to flee when she might not be a good teammate, but hey,
you can't say that either because she never said that. You can't.
I can say that.
Who are you guys talking about?
You know.
They're talking about the Seattle drama.
Oh,
that's why
I was gone for a bit. That's
drama. They said we can't have that.
Yeah.
But anyway, let me say this, but to Jeremy's point, but the reason why Dana didn't look too good the last 2 games because Odyssey Sims, they got kind of a rivalry going on, and they play each other pretty good, and they kind of beat up each other pretty good. Then Alyssa Smith. She actually is a big body. She's 6'4". Huh?
She's been doing good too. So I don't know what happened to her in this game. Somebody said Khadijah Nay was there, but
Odyssey is what happened.
Okay.
Odyssey, this game, she had 26. The other game she had
like that.
About 17, 18. So she was tearing Dana up, but then Dana. For some reason, forgot she's only 5'6" and kept trying to throw over the defense. They kept stealing the ball from her. You cannot pass it over nobody because you're so short.
Yep. And also Dana, my nickname for Dana is dribble because that's all she does is dribble. Like
right.
Dana,
right.
And Dana's not a point guard.
In this series, she did take it to the basket sometime. But sometimes she didn't, and then she tried to throw. She do some kind of bonehead plays, and I don't get it. Sorry, Goon.
Goon has entered the building. And you know what
Goon the shooter.
And you know what Goon gonna say? Dana Evans to the championship game. You know.
Goon, are you cheating on Dana? You said ADP is your boo.
I thought so. Pretty Tony was his boo because he kept calling her that one time.
Everybody his boo.
Everybody his boo, but Dana.
I told you hit up her DMs, slide her DMs.
We're not gonna hit the end of this. We are not gonna hit the end of this.
Yeah, everybody check. Talking about some Dana.
Championship game, Goon is gonna.
Right. You talking about Dana's the reason Dana played every time Dana come in the game they win. Like no, not this game.
What?
Dana sucked. Dana was trash.
The night Goon, the night her and Liz, I'm like, come on, difference makers. What happened?
They both, it was a hot mess tonight.
Yeah. I was like, what in the world? Y'all, why would y'all stop? You know what I'm saying? Just because, look, the show not stopping, why y'all stopping? I was like, this is crazy. Whew. But
you said call you Miss Evans? Goon? Call you Miss Evans.
Call Miss Dana Evans.
No, I'm gonna call I'm teasing him. I said I'm gonna call him Miss Evans.
Talking about when she win them rings. Okay.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna call you Mr. Evans because you gonna take her last name.
I I don't know, but I love that it's gonna be. This is what I love about this game right here. It's gonna be an actual dog fight, and it's for teams. Not saying that the other team didn't deserve it, guys, or whatever and stuff like that. But man, it would have been better if they. To me, it would have been better if they didn't have like 80% of doing what they want in the whistle. It would be different. Then I'd be like, okay, that'll be a game to watch. But then you got the refs. They take forever to call fouls. We ain't got time for that. You mess up the game like that. So now we get ready to watch a great championship game, like between the
Yes, we are.
Aces and the Phoenix Mercury. It's getting ready to be off the chain. Watch how those numbers, those ratings go up. They can say what they want to say. Watch how them ratings go up, and everybody's tuning in because on social, even the people that don't even watch WNBA talking about they're gonna watch the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? So I know it's gonna be a great game, and it's gonna be interesting to see how it goes or whatever. But look, I said it. There could be no hero ball when they playing the game, and they're gonna have to work together as a team. They're gonna have everybody is gonna have to be on point. It can't be no look. It can be guys that 1 point or 2 point at the end, but that's not what you want. You don't want that. You want them at least. We're saying fight in the game. Give us a 10-point lead or something, but don't do no blowout.
Can you imagine if the Aces would have blew the series and you would have had an injured Kelsey Mitchell and a fever? That would have sucked.
Well,
No Asia
and
Wilson,
then
no.
add on to that, Miss D, the refs took everything out of the game. Like it,
Yeah, they did.
they took everything out
They
of the
let
game.
Aaliyah Boston be a wrestler. I mean, she was grabbing and throwing elbows and setting screens and legal moving screens. She was doing all type of stuff. I'm like, oh my god.
And then
And then
you
act
had to
like it's
write
just a
yourself
team,
up and be like, okay, we get ready to watch the Aces and Fever game. If it
right?
was a piece now play by play, I'd probably be asleep because
So you know what? At looking. I mean, yeah, she's looking like, oh, can I get away with the Leah Boston throw elbow chops and can I get away with that? She gonna be looking for them
Because she,
for
when
them
you
calls.
so used to getting away with it, Miss D. Look, she
Yeah,
done got away with it all season, so she gonna keep doing it because they allow her to do it until
yeah.
people made some noise and everybody was talking about that. Everybody, not yes, I know Asia mentioned it in the presser, but when I turned to social media, they were lighting them refs up because
They
it
should
was
have.
obvious. You didn't even try to hide it. It was just straight up. I'm gonna do it anyway. And what you gonna do? Because I already got the stamp of approval from Captain.
Yeah.
So that was crazy, crazy.
Yep.
But for this game, we're not gonna see that. They might act up every now and then, but nothing like they did for the Fever in against the Aces game. Nothing like that.
I mean, let's be honest. Last year, what happened? Cheryl Reeves complained about the refs. Sandy Bardello complained about the refs, and then everybody called Cheryl Reeves a sore loser because it was after Game 5 in the finals. But then the referees did the same thing in the finals last year, and it wasn't only Cheryl Reeves. Like I said, it was Sandy Bardello. But then everybody calls Cheryl Reeves a sore loser, and now look, this season, everybody was complaining about the refs. So Cheryl Reeves was right the whole time.
Yeah,
But
she was
everybody wants to
right.
call her
Not
a sore
only
loser.
was she right, they took up for her, but Jeremy, they didn't even say that much and they got a fine. That was like, it was
You
crazy.
know.
I was like, what? That's all she said, and you give her a $1,000 fine because you want to try to make examples because you know what I'm saying? Everybody's sticking together. And you know what it's all about, Jeremy. It ain't even just about Reeves doing that. They watching their players go through this stuff, Jeremy. You know what I'm saying with this CBA and all this stuff. Them coaches are they're fighting for their players too. And Kathy don't like it. She don't like it. At first I was like, oh, maybe it was just the players. No, it's the players and the coaches. And she making that clear. Like she got a pink slip. Just giving everybody a pink slip.
Yeah. Nafisa is absolutely correct. This has been the worst leadership. The WNBA has always had bad leadership when it comes to like the neglectfulness of the players, the treatment, the pay, and like Nafisa, like everything Nafisa said was correct. Like even if I wasn't a Lynx fan or a Lynx fan, I will still agree with Nafisa Collier. Like
Yeah.
everything Nafisa Collier was correct because I'm a WNBA fan first. I'm also a WNBA fan. I don't only support the Lynx, I support everybody else. And the last 2 years, the racist comments from these new fans, the idiotic, the idiotic comments from these new fans, and how they don't know their history. Also, the misogynistic misogynistic approach towards these players, treating these players not human, not respecting these players as women. We had 5 different times during this season when dildos was being thrown in the court. And Kathy did not comment about it until the 3rd time that the dildo was thrown in the court.
It was it's her entertainment. That's what I'm saying. Money over people. Money over people.
Not only that,
Exactly.
security. How did he get all these objects? You know, they could have hurt somebody. Like her security, she didn't care about security for the players either. When Angel, remember when Angel played the Fever earlier, and they were saying something, and they kept saying no, it wasn't racist calls. It was racist calls. They told it was just I forget what they said, cheetah calls, something stupid. It was racist calls, and she was crying. She was about to cry on the free throw line. Remember that video? I think I did a video about that. And come on, Kathy did she don't protect her players, and like the green machine, like you said, the dildos, the green machine. That's what I call them, a green machine. They kept throwing they kept throwing it on the floor, but she didn't really do nothing to like the backlash. She didn't really start kicking people out. I don't think she even banned these people. I don't know if they banned or not. I have no clue. That's what I'm saying. Security, she don't care. But last year, speaking of the finals, you know, like you said, Cheryl was complaining about officiating, and Kathy made it so obvious who she was going for because she had like a New York Liberty dress, and then I remember Sid Colson teasing her and buying that same dress. So yeah.
Yep. Like come on, and also we've been fans of the WNBA forever. Like this has to stop. Like these women work too hard, risk their bodies, have to be away from their families because they love the game, and they also, and this is what they do. Like Candace Parker even talked about it, and Candace Parker even talked about it in a podcast. She said that the WNBA was basically a summer job for her because of the way they were getting paid, and she spent most of her career being overseas, being in Russia. She had to take her daughter with her all through to visit the country in order to get the rest of her money. Diana Taurasi during her documentary even talked about it, saying, "I'm the best player in the world, and why am I not getting paid like it? Why are the referees getting paid more than me?" So it's like they've been doing this. They like the neglectfulness. The things that I hate about the WNBA is the neglectfulness towards these players, because these players are amazing. These are some of the best athletes in the world. Like in general, like me, I love I love women's basketball. I love women's sports. These are some of the best athletes in the world, and they also risk their bodies same way as the men. But then for them to not get paid and get the respect that they deserve is stupid. It really is stupid. Like Asia Wilson. Yeah, like Asia Wilson should get way more than what she gets. She should not have relied on her endorsements to get more than she gets. Like Asia Wilson should get way more respect. I believe Asia Wilson is the best player in the world. She should get way more than she gets. Nafisa Kali should get way more than she gets. Breanna Stewart gets way more than she gets. Breanna Stewart, Sue Bird, Diana Taurasi, Sabrina Ionescu, Kelsey Plum are all white, and they get neglected by the WNBA. What made you think that Caitlin Clark, anything was going to be different with Caitlin Clark? That's why the whole buzz with Caitlin Clark, and I'm not saying Caitlin Clark is not a good player. She is, but the whole buzz with Caitlin Clark and how everybody make it seem like Caitlin Clark is this all-time great player. I'm like, you had Stewie, you had Sabrina, you had Sue Bird, you had Taurasi, you had Kelsey Plum, who held the NCAA all-time scoring record before Caitlin Clark. But then everybody wants to talk about saying Caitlin Clark is the reason the WNBA is booming, and it's like, no, she's not. And if those players that I just named are getting mistreated, what makes you think Caitlin Clark is not going to be mistreated? But I don't know. I don't know. Thanks.
Yeah, no,
I don't know.
you're right. Everything you said was right. And if you, Jerry, that doggone CBA is like what is it? About 300 to 400 pages long. And we had did a live on it, and then I'll just share the parts where we talked about the medical, the meal plan, and if they move to another team and all that in the maternity part. It was crazy. It was like they just put something there, like no care for the players or nothing. And they were
Mm-hmm.
their meal plans like for Chicago, they were like, okay, you got for lunch it was like $12 or something like that, and then for dinner you get $40 or whatever that they would give them. And then far as them helping them when they get places or whatever, they actually have to come out of pocket first and then get reimbursed. And then the
Yeah.
medical, it didn't look like, it's just crazy. That whole, I don't know about the rest of the CBA because I didn't get that far, but just the beginning of those areas were crazy. Where it's like Kathy now, like put up or shut up. That's how I felt about it. She don't
Yep.
want them to say nothing else. Put up and play, and that's it. Don't challenge me. Don't say nothing else because you already know I'm about the money and not the players. And then you
Kathy,
right.
yeah,
Huh?
Kathy. Oh yeah, and also during this conversation, please don't mind correcting me because like I don't mind learning and being corrected. Please don't mind correcting me.
No,
If I'm all
everybody
wrong or
has an opinion.
off topic or something, please correct me.
Oh, okay. But you're doing good. Everybody has their own. We can agree and disagree. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Nobody can be wrong because they got their own opinions. So you're doing good.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Tiffy, come up.
But
Tiffy, come up.
mm, but how do you guys feel? Do you guys feel that are we gonna have a season next season? Do you feel we're gonna have a season next season?
No,
Because
The
I
I
don't
don't.
mind.
answer is
I,
no.
Oh,
I
oh,
don't think we're gonna have a season. I really don't. I think, and if we do, it'll be a late season. Season be almost over. I don't think it's not gonna be Jeremy. It's not gonna be like people think it is. They not playing. These players are not playing.
Of course, yeah, of course, and also they should not play, man. Like this is the time for time to fight, and also too many great players. They're trying to make sure that the WNBA is right for the future. Because look at the players we're gonna get for the future by 2028. Lauren Betts, Juju Watkins, Hannah Hidalgo, Madison Booker, Joy Edwards, and Sarah Strong are all gonna be in the league,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
we're trying to make sure that the
Don't
league,
forget Michaela Blake.
yeah. Huh? Oh yeah, Michaela Blake's also. You're right. Michaela Blake's also Cody McMahon also. Like all of them are going to be in the league. And the WNBA players currently are trying to make sure that those women do not deal with the same crap that
Mm-hmm.
they've been dealing with for years. They trying to
Mm-hmm.
make sure that these
right.
women are successful. Even the young players right now, like a Paige, like an Angel, like a Kiki Ariafen, like a Sonia Citron, trying to make sure that these players are successful and be in a league where they're treated well for their game and what they do on the court. Like it's just like, come
Exactly.
on, it's 20. Like, come on, the WNBA has been out since 1997. It should not be these players should not be begging for pay. Like none of these players should be getting paid $60,000 a year.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy, man. Don't make no sense. And then
Nope.
Kathy wants to make everything as a monopoly. She wants the WNBA to be a monopoly. She wants to remove Unrival, remove AU. I think there was some conversations about removing EuroLeague also, but I'm like, no, EuroLeague is in Europe. You can't remove EuroLeague. You can't like.
And she
But
can't
I think,
remove Unrivaled either,
She can't do
or
that.
of
AU.
She's not
course,
in control of
of
it.
course, you can't. Yeah, and Unrivaled is not even a year old, and Unrivaled is more successful than the W. Everybody's more
Right,
excited.
and
I'm
that's
even excited about.
right.
Well, see, the W keep going with that lie. The W keep
Yeah,
saying that they're not making no money, and
Yeah.
or the ladies
please.
can't make money like that. That's crap. Look at
Uh-huh.
what Unrival doing. Stop it. Stop with the lie. Stop with that lie. And then you know what really
Exactly.
kind of upset me? You got people repeating that. You got NBA players repeating that, former NBA players repeating that. Y'all supposed to be on the same side as the ladies. How come y'all not supporting ladies? Why y'all keep saying that nobody watch it, they don't get paid? I
Who's
mean,
saying that?
they don't make no
Mm-hmm.
money. Cause I
Mm-hmm.
think the most recent thing I saw was Byron Scott, who used to play with Magic Johnson with the Lakers. Talking about they need quit saying they should get paid or something. He said something stupid. He said, but yeah, you always got the NBA players or even former NBA players not take it up for him. It's kind of weird.
Mid
I
D,
mean, but
Kyrie stood up for them. He tweeted something earlier that
Oh yeah, Kyrie paid. He did something. He
he's an
paid some
ally.
kind of salary. Somebody's salary. I forgot what he did.
Yeah,
He always
yeah,
he always
yeah.
been
Kyrie,
good to the WNBA. As far as
yeah,
fans, yeah. But other than that, a lot of
yeah.
them be hating. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
No. I'm interrupting you. I'm sorry. But I was just gonna say that, yeah, they've been so, but like a lot of those NBA players, they're older players. Like a lot of the older players, how many of the older players that we've heard from Byron Scott, from Charles Barkley, even Klay Thompson's dad, Michael Thompson, they say, oh, those WNBA players are all jealous of Caitlin Clark. They're all jealous of Caitlin Clark. I'm like,
No, Kevin
what the
Garnett
heck?
say that. You just got players that
I think
they
Kevin
don't
They
Garnett
don't
watch
watch.
it.
supports that. I
They
think
don't
Kevin
watch
Garnett
it. All
supports
they
it.
see is the highlights, and then she the best player. They come on, really. Look,
Yeah, come on.
the Indiana Fever proved whose team it was, and it's this pecking
Uh-huh.
order like this. It goes like this. It goes Kelsey Mitchell, Aaliyah Boston, and maybe Caitlin number 3. But then the way the guards was playing, Odyssey Sims and before she got injured, Ari McDonald, she might just be number 5 on the list
Yeah.
Damn.
on her own team, as they claim.
What's it called? Mid D. I think when you were going back to the old players, I think what's his name? Who's that? Cooper, Michael Cooper. He said he supports it. He said he supports it.
You know why? Because he had a first hand account. He was a coach for the Sparks. So
Yes, he
Yeah, I know
was.
that.
usually WNBA guys who they usually don't talk like that. So yeah, I'm sure he support because he was real cool with Lisa Leslie and he won a championship with the Sparks. So he cool.
Yeah, Rival got some big investors too. These ain't no little people. That's why I was like, who Kathy think she is? Like,
People were calling that a scam. People were calling all that a scam. I'm saying like, okay. So
mm-mm.
I
Why
doubt
was
it's
it a scam? I believe they made that money.
Oh yeah, let me tell you, you got. We know some of the investors because they announce them. You got undercover investors and stuff that don't want everybody to know their business. Everybody, a lot of people got their hand in Unrivaled. You can tell that. Look, they just started last year, and then they increasing those women's pay like that. That's a big jump. That's like a big pay raise for them. That's what I'm saying. AB girl, you gonna have to play. You gonna have to play in Unrivaled this year because they done added them 2 teams, them 2 new teams. Y'all got to get in there and play. So, and I see more teams. I see more teams added to it. I remember the commissioner she was talking about. Aren't they supposed to take it to different states too? But not this year, right? We still gonna be in Florida for all the games.
Yep. Maybe not next year either. Probably it's gonna probably down the road. I think a little
Oh,
bit
okay.
down the road.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think they're
Okay.
gonna do it. Remember how and one mixtape tour was? I think they should do it like
That
that.
is
Have like a traveling bus. Everybody on the bus. They go to different cities. That'd be dope.
I do
You
have a
may
question.
have to.
I do have a question for y'all. Who do you think is going to be the remaining 6th or 7th players for Unrivaled? Who do you think they're going to not? It's going to be the remaining 6th or 7th players. Just take a guess.
it's gonna be players that's gonna come back. Like you might see Jackie come back.
Jackie's
You might
already back.
see okay. Chelsea Gray.
She returned.
Already,
Yeah, she
everybody
was. You
that's
know who
Illinois, they
he
already on
waiting
there.
on, Jeremy. He waiting on you to
Except
say
Angel.
Angel Reese.
Except Angel. They put Rachel Bam Bam on there. That's interesting.
That's
I don't know.
interesting.
Yeah, very interesting.
I'm trying to think.
They haven't announced Angel.
Sabrina hasn't been announced yet.
Okay,
Yellow
that's
McBride
2.
hasn't been
Has
announced yet.
Stewie been announced? Yeah, Stewie been announced,
No,
right?
she
Yeah,
announced
Sue's
a long
announced.
time ago.
Well, I don't think she gonna play.
Oh yeah, because she
Yeah.
injured, right?
Oh yeah, injury replacement. They're probably going to ask somebody to come replace her.
Maybe
Well,
Odyssey Sims. You know that she played so good. She would
Yeah,
have.
they'll probably get Odyssey and
I wonder if
Ariel
she would.
Powers
Yeah.
too.
Yep.
unless they go
Ariel Power.
to AU, unless they go to AU, because that's
Well,
what
I don't know if they
Yeah,
signed with AU
Odyssey
again.
Sims is
I think
AU.
Odyssey should go to Unrivaled. She proved that she's unrivaled. You know, she
Yeah.
fast enough. Yeah, she proved she could play for Unrivaled 3-on-3. I can't say it.
And they
Yeah.
got to have some backup players, right? They got to have.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
can.
Yeah.
But I've never. It was so. I had the first when it first started. The first game, I had to get used to that. I was like, oh my gosh, my eyes was like boom, 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 boom. Like Unrivaled is where your eyes is totally glued to the TV. You're not going anywhere. But going.
Exactly.
I was like, this is awesome, but it was just so fast.
Yeah. And I love Unrivaled. Yeah, and I loved it because look at how many players got better from Unrivaled. Like watching the players get better, and like you saw it this season. Like Angel got better. Like all the things that we saw from Angel this season, that's from Unrivaled. Chelsea Gray, her 3-point shot got better. Like Chelsea Gray was not that great of a 3-point shooter before, but then Unrivaled, she was just shooting more threes and she got way better. Jackie Young was shooting more threes than ever this season, but that was because of Unrivaled. And then players like AT, players like
Rakia Jackson too, Jeremy.
Oh, Rakia Jackson, yes, you're right. Rakia Jackson, absolutely. Oh, I think Cam Brink is gonna play this year. She didn't play last year.
She coming too. Okay. It's gonna be awesome because you got Kiki coming, Citron coming. Oh my gosh, Brittany. I think Sykes is coming back too.
Yeah. I also wanted to see players like Bree Hall. I wanted Bree Hall to be an Unrivaled, but now she's playing in AU. I wanted to see players like Deja Kelly, like players who's not in the league, but potentially they could also get in that Unrivaled could be, a highlight for them to get in the league next season. I wanted to see that.
I wanted to see.
And they made Jeremy. They made it. I'm saying, like, I'm surprised they didn't get Kelly.
Yeah,
she's in
like,
AU, and I want.
Deja Fair, she's not in the league, and she's part of AU, and she's small, but she's like 5'3", but Unrivaled is like fast, so she probably do good in that. Deja Fair, got drafted by the Aces, but they dropped her in training camp. I want to see I want to see Kennedy Carter.
I do too.
Yeah, me too.
And she's playing everywhere else, guys. They can ask Kenny to come play. Who is I think that might be they may. I think, but I wish that her crew had did right the first time, and she wouldn't have had no problem. She would have been able. At least she would have still had Unrivaled. But I believe I don't know if it's gonna be this season, but Kennedy gonna be back. She's coming back.
Yeah.
Because they're gonna do some rearranging in the W.
Yeah. You know who's another player I want to see? I want Camilla to play.
Me too. I know, but yeah, we want the money issue over there, but we
overseas she get paid more. Unfortunately.
Yeah, for her family. That's what that's what that.
Because at college she didn't get a chance to be the NIL. If she wasn't a foreign player, she would have got some money. But they wouldn't allow her. That's sad. They didn't allow her to get no money in college like that.
Yeah.
And but then again, I was sad about that because I was like, when I did the podcast on her, I was like, what? Miller can't get no deal, Like, well, how did she? Okay, if she couldn't get the deals and stuff, then where did she get her support from? Don just helped her out.
Yeah, I think the school, helped her out. Probably.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, ADP.
Yes.
Okay. Since So Pretty Tony most likely won't come, can I pull up show you guys the video I was going to show you guys last week? Can I show you guys that video?
He should be able to write Miss D without it
yeah, pull it up.
Give us a flag.
Pull it up.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna tell y'all this. So the actual stream is like an hour long, but the segment is like 17, 20 minutes. So it's because it's like different topics. So that's why I brought it up, because otherwise, no, I wouldn't do that. But it's like 17. It's like 17 minutes. The segment is. Let me try to find it.
Okay. You said it was the player choice, right?
Yeah. Do you know who they are?
Yeah, I definitely know who they are. I watch their videos because they be talking a lot of NBA. They're their comments are okay. It's just they started talking about WNBA, and I'm like, okay, I don't know if they actually know WNBA. I'm trying to listen more to because I be listening to more women talk about the WNBA because they actually know what the hell they're talking about. But I'm trying to hear what the men are talking, and if they're not just talking that bullshit of new fans, how the new fans be talking. So I'll be trying to give it a chance.
Yeah,
But players, they're not bad.
don't even bother listening to them. They're not very good. They talked about the CBA. One of them who said okay, so this one guy said he watches the WNBA. He couldn't even get the correct amount of games they played. He said 41. I said no, they play 40. They play 44. They don't play 41. And they thought that the Golden State Valkyries played in San Jose. And I said,
guys, I don't know how you guys are set up here, but everybody's up here. Okay, you might not be in the box perfect, but you.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. The layouts is different, but I got everybody up here. Tiffy, you up here, right?
Yeah, I'm up here. What's up, y'all?
Hey,
I'm just pulling the video. I'm trying to find it.
Okay. Yeah, Tiffy, what's
Here we
up?
go.
Tiffy, what you got to say about Fee acting like Kendrick today?
My favorite.
I liked it, I thought it was very interesting because, Miss No Comment, she didn't want to say nothing, but she was barking up to the ref. She was barking, behind Sophie, but all of a sudden, Malcolm Clark X is no longer willing to speak up. I'm like, oh, that's interesting. But okay, fine. But I like Fee. I think that she was gonna do it regardless, but I feel like she went, for the jugular because Kathy was moving crazy. Like she was actually moving crazy. I don't know how she can fine Cheryl 15,000, the biggest fine in WNBA history, and think that and then suspend her for like a winner go home game and think that Fee was not going to come out there and say something. That's actually crazy. So I liked it.
Yeah. And the way the way she did it, Tiffy. Guys, before you ask me the questions, I have something I want to say. I said so polite, so polite before she get ready to drill their heads.
Yeah,
but yeah,
yeah.
It was good because she already overwhelmed with the injury and stuff like that, and then you do her coach that way just because the coach was taking up for something you guys don't do, Kathy. So it was crazy, but she needed to say it in the time that she said it. And you're right, I don't think she wouldn't have said it because I tell you the way she was looking at All-Star in that All-Star game, she was not feeling Kathy at all.
Nope.
Not by the
And
look.
this is. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was just saying she won't feel it. You could just tell by them looks. And look, Sykes don't care. She gonna hold the sign. She like me. What y'all need me to do?
Okay.
And Nafisa's not the only one that's been talking about this. Like everybody else talks about this. Stewie has been talking about this.
Yep.
Gabby Williams, who's one of my favorite players. I love me some Gabby Williams. Of course, that's UConn. But Gabby Williams has been always talking about the pay, and it's like, bro. And everybody wanted to always like. I heard a couple people said that, oh, Nafisa and Cheryl, they only talking because Minnesota lost. I'm like, and I almost got pissed off because I'm like, that's not the reason why they talking.
Yeah,
exactly. That's not the reason why they talking. Like, hey, say what you want to say about Nafisa Khalid. I understand that there's been some, and no disrespect, Miss D, not towards you, just people in general. I'm talking about other people. I know that there's been some Aces fans that's been talking crazy about Nafisa, and I get it. It's competition. That's great. We have our own teams. We have our own favorite players. It's great. But what I don't like, and this is what we've been getting on Caitlin Clark fans for, is you got your favorite player, you got your favorite team, but then that don't give you an excuse to just talk shit about another player just because. Like, say what you want to say about them on the court. That's fine. You could like their game or not, which is cool. But don't just talk shit about the player just because. And I had to check somebody on Cess's live because they were trying to say that, oh, the only reason why Nafisa and Cheryl Reese is talking is because Minnesota lost. It's like, no. They've been talking about this for the last 2-3 years. Like, it's not about our loss. It's about making a change for the W so it could be better for the future. Period. Like, say what you want to say about Nafisa. Like if you don't like Nafisa's game, hey, that is dope. That is cool. If you don't think Nafisa is above Asia, that is fine. I like Nafisa Kalia, but I still say Asia Wilson is the best player in the world. You don't never see me disrespect Asia Wilson at all. Like, there's no reason to me. I would get on somebody for disrespecting Asia Wilson. Like, I respect everybody. Asia, Stewie, AT, Angel. Like, you don't see me disrespect any other player. I love Nafisa Kalia, but I also love Asia. I love Nafisa Kalia, but I love Kiki Ariafin. I love Nafisa Kalia, but I love me some Rakia Jackson, some De'Erica Hamby, like Gabby Williams, Nneka Ogwumike.
Fee's not slick, though.
You can still have respect.
She's not slick though. She think that she can make this statement, and I'm not going to be on her head for allowing Rachel Banham into Unrivaled. I still remember.
Yeah, Jeremy. Tiffany like the lawyer.
Yeah, what's that? Right, Tiffany. What's that about? Rachel Banham. Really?
That's what I was like.
I don't know.
We still trying to figure that one out.
I think she must be real good friends with her, because I don't get it.
No, she's not.
How the hell Rachel Banham? She put her number. She's slow on defense. Rachel Banham gonna get cooked.
But like I said, it could be beneficial, because, like I said, Unrivaled is for players to get better. So, hey, Rachel Banham,
players don't get better.
Jeremy.
How she gonna get better? How she get better? She older. She an older player.
Right. Rachel Banham is about 40 years old.
Damn. She's like 32, 33, but at the same time, that's not old. But I don't know what you can learn unless you already like that. You know, like Kelsey. Kelsey Gray, a little in her 30s, but she's not a star, but she's a decent player, a Hall of Famer. Rachel Banham, only time she go see the Hall of Fame is if she buy a ticket. She ain't no Hall of Famer. So
I was shocked. I
really.
was like, what in the world going on? Like,
Mid-D. Here's the thing. Here's the Hall of Fame that she's gonna join. The Hall of Ass. That's the thing she's gonna join.
Right.
Rachel Banham.
Yeah,
I call her Rachel Bam Bam.
I have seen it all.
I call her Rachel Bam Bam.
Out of all people.
The only thing,
who called her that? Oh, Keisha called her. Put that shit up.
Yeah, that's what she called her. I really want a niece over there in Unrivaled.
Yeah, it was weird. AU signed her, but not Unrivaled. I don't get that. She's like she'll play good with 3-on-3.
Well, you know, like Big Girl was explaining to me, she might not have wanted to. You know, not everybody want to do that 3-on-3. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But don't you get paid more for Unrivaled than AU?
Yeah, you do.
So,
but Anissa has endorsements. She don't need that Unrivaled money.
She has yeah, you're right, Tiffy. You're right.
Nah, but she needs to get better though. Like, because Anissa, she's too small to play the 4. Like, she needs
the same height as Nafisa.
No, Anissa, no, she only 5'11".
Yeah, okay, you're right.
She only 5'11".
No, she's 6'1".
No, they said she 5'11".
Not that's that. They lying on my girl. They lying.
I know. But you know what? They lie about people's height. They said she only 5'11". Yeah.
Wait,
she's a legit 5'11". She just played taller than what she is.
Mid-D.
So God,
you know what's gonna piss everybody off if they do this for Unrivaled? Imagine they announce who's doing for Unrivaled. Imagine that.
Jalen, don't start.
Who's doing? Imagine they announce.
Oh hell no.
You know who he getting ready to say? The player.
Oh Lord, no, leave that alone.
I think I said that in the chat, and everybody was going after me.
Well, they got Marina Maryberry and Sanaya Cup Rivers in the Unrivaled. We're gonna see how that go.
Sanaya, anyway, Sanaya does not need to be an Unrivaled, but again, I can't say that when you're allowing Rachel Banham.
Well, I think Sanaya will do good. You know why? Because her game is more up and down, fast paced. Not Bam Bam can't move.
Yeah, I mean, also like Unrivaled doesn't make players better. I feel like that's a fallacy. Unrivaled gives them the opportunity to train together and against each other. Because Jewel Lloyd did Unrivaled. She almost shot them out the game today.
Right, the worst players on Unrivaled, and that's like you said, Jewel is a still a decent player. and BG. They too slow.
Slow and
You
slew.
know, up and
BG
down.
is hell.
They team, the Phantom was horrible because they had the slowest team to me. They had the
BG
slowest
coming
team.
back. Ron Howard coming back.
I don't know why they
Last
keep
year, he's
you
coming
can't
back.
bring everybody back. I'm like BG, you gotta go. You too slow.
No, they look. They bringing them back. So
I
guys,
know.
who's gonna start the party up when we get this next alert? Who's next? Because something tells me I look. Something tell me Marshmallow in there somewhere.
Oh hell no.
What is he doing?
I'm talking about Marshmallow getting ready to get out. Look, man bun,
Bye bye.
Oh my god, man.
Oh, that
man
would be
bun.
wonderful.
Look, man
I
bun
doubt it. I
gone.
doubt it. Look,
Uh-uh.
Kurt Miller got some
You
sense.
probably doubted it with man
Listen,
bun.
Kurt Miller got some sense. I thought he was gonna keep Man Bun. That was his pick, but
Let me tell you something.
he saw that
That,
Sandy
that
Brondello
wasn't
there,
Carmella.
look, they
huh?
not bigger than the program.
I know, but that was his friend. You know, but guess what?
Okay.
I
Look,
thought
watch.
you know what happened? He saw that Sandy got fired, so he probably gonna go after Sandy, and then he gonna try to go after Angel and
Listen.
play
Yeah.
alongside Paige.
But
I'm telling you now.
What?
When I get whoever get the alert first, don't be about to fall now. Trying to get to the laptop or your phones and everything. When the announcement come, I need to make sure everybody wake me up for this one. Some changes,
Okay,
some
look.
changes are coming in that organization. I don't care because they think they're bigger than the program. Watch what I tell you. Now, if he sell this
They
team,
better make it
look,
quick.
if he sell this team, then what? If they force a sale, then what? You can say, of course, people gonna tell you what they think you want to hear because they're working on other stuff behind closed doors. I'm telling you, some changes coming in that Chicago organization.
Well,
Watch.
it better come quick because Angel is I can see her kind of sitting out. She gonna do a Sylvia Fowles.
She ain't worried.
Yep.
She
She's
not worried
going.
about them. She not. She
I
not.
know she's going, and she's gonna force a trade. And guess who gonna swoop it up? Cause they got the picks. Either
Well,
the
first of all, Sue ain't. Sometimes people have
the
imaginary thoughts,
wings.
and she thinks she gonna play. So
She's gonna be
sometimes,
she's gonna be
huh?
a wing. I think she's gonna be a wing.
Who?
Book it,
nah,
book
Who?
it
it. Angel. She gonna play with cause they gonna give away their picks. They gonna give away their whole draft to get Angel.
it
I want her
depends
to
who
be a
they.
power forward.
It
Huh?
depends.
Yeah. I said I want her to be a power forward. I don't think she's gonna be a wing. She still doesn't have the jump shot to be a wing,
No,
in
no,
my
I'm talking about she
opinion.
gonna play for the Dallas Wings. I ain't say
Dallas.
no.
Oh,
I
okay,
said the
okay, okay, okay.
Wings.
My bad, my
They gonna
bad.
give away their whole draft to get her.
I don't think she's
I
gonna
agree.
play. So
I don't think she going to Dallas neither, because it really depends who Kurt gets as a coach. Angel has seen at an organization what it looks like when your coach has your
Uh,
back and when they don't.
well, Sandy Brondello is a player's coach. The New
No,
York Liberty made a mistake.
no, like
You don't think
Sandy
so?
is a big Caitlin Clark fan. It would be a mistake for Angel to go play for her, and she's not going to. Like, we got to
Mm.
remember, Angel is close with Stewie and Sabrina, and both of them signed off on getting Sandy kicked out of there. You think she don't know?
Well, okay, hold on. So you think she going to New York?
I think I think the highest probability is New York, maybe Phoenix, because of AT and whatnot. But Angel
But
will not go to an organization where the coach does not align with her, because
So
you
why
saw
not the
how she's
Wings?
you
You know, you and just like you are in Chicago, but be a better situation. I think Kurt Miller is a better GM than a coach.
but you can't trust Kurt though, because Angel's close with Dejanay and Melissa. You think that they like Kurt Miller literally said that he only got Melissa so that he could get Dejanay. Then he traded them both mid-season. Angel's not going
mhm.
over there.
mhm.
You
Yeah,
can't trust a guy
yeah,
like
he
that.
did say that. He did say that.
You still got Paige over there though.
Paige is there and Camilla's in Chicago. That don't mean a thing. Like,
Well, but Kurt Miller, he did something wacky with that Dejanay, but and Mr. Smith, but at the same time, you have to understand Kurt Miller wanted Angel in L.A., but he didn't have the power. He was just a coach.
I mean, Teaspoon won an Angel. She didn't have the power, but she got. I just feel like it's gonna come down to the coach, right? Because New York,
Yeah.
think about it. New York and Dallas are in the same position. They both have an open coaching opportunity. The only difference with New York, and both of them have players that want to play with Angel. The only difference is New York is a market that Angel loves, and they love her. And on top of that, she would get a chance to play with an elite guard in
Yeah,
Sabrina.
Yeah,
but
but
Stewie, I love Stewie. Stewie is kind of on her own decline, so she had to do a little bit more. And then JJ get on my damn nerves. She a big old
Crybaby.
sissapoo. I don't know. I can't get with her.
JJ's not
yeah.
going to be there.
Yeah, it's gonna be some
Well,
changes.
no, I don't know the way they talk. It sound like she gonna be there.
Nah, JJ
Where's
wants
JJ
to
gonna
be,
go?
but JJ can go wherever she like. That's up to her. But JJ, because think about it, JJ was talking just like Kennedy was talking last season. Oh, I would love to be back in New York if they'll have me, baby. They don't want to have you. The GM talking about, oh, I'm sure all of them want to come back. Well, do you want to have all of them back? Like he's not answering the questions directly.
She really showed herself, and then it showed that she wasn't at the bench. And maybe Sabley and Phoebe, who's a rookie, and uh Thornton, they and Lady Hamilton was the reason, not you, not JJ.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the like New York was not going to win nothing. You giving away Banaja Laney Hamilton,
No,
suspending
she
her
got injured.
contract, but not
She got
yes,
injured,
she got
but
injured.
they
Yeah.
gave Ray Kayla Thornton. They left her unprotected. That's who they really missed. After
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
No, but I think
Mhm.
they also miss Laney Hamilton also because Laney
right.
Hamilton, when healthy, is arguably the best two-way wing in basketball.
You're
Like,
right. You're
like
right.
you're not gonna replace a Banaja. You're not gonna replace Banaja. Banaja.
And then
So that's what really
also,
hurt them is their defense.
Sabley didn't play us the same, and then Phoebus didn't play the same like they
Yeah,
did last year for some reason.
yeah.
Yeah. That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying the best opportunity that would fit her like a glove is New York. But again, it comes down to the coach. And Angel already knows, but I'm just saying, if Kurt goes and gets Brondello instead of Noel Quinn, it's a wrap. Like it's just not gonna. Because
I don't like
Noel
Noah Quinn
Quinn.
either. I don't like Noah
Noel
Quinn
Quinn
like that because
was,
Noah
Oh
will get her in
no,
trouble. That
no.
She would be a good coach for Angel.
that's what I'm
no
saying.
Yep.
no
Over Sandy?
no.
Sandy is a Caitlin Clark fan. That's like
Yeah.
having
She's
Jeff
still a
as a
better
I
coach
would
coach.
than
rather
Noel
if you're gonna
Quinn.
do that. You know what? You already got the listen. Listen, ADP and Tiffy. You already got the coach. You know who the coach is? Dallas.
Ooh.
I forgot about her. Nola Henry.
Oh no.
No.
Oh yes.
What?
Oh
You
yes.
getting Nola too much
Right.
credit. We still
Nola
gotta
Henry.
take the edge
Nola.
there to
Nola.
unrivaled.
But bro, call say Nola, Nola, Nola. That's what you got.
No.
Nola.
We
No.
don't even know if Nola's gonna be Angel's coach this year because they done through the.
Okay, but we don't want Noel toxic Quinn either.
Oh, she's not toxic. You can't say that.
Toxic. She
Noelle
let
is a
she,
No, she's not.
dog.
no
She needs an
Noel is
You
Angel
A
needs
can't
a
say
toxic.
dog that pays
dog.
asset coaching.
That's why look,
Noel.
she got into Drew Lloyd's head, let bullying happen.
No,
She
yep.
Noel,
told
you
that
good
Drew
over here,
Lloyd, yes she
Noel.
did.
Hold on,
Man, who was bullying Drew Lloyd in Las Vegas because she been putting up double donuts?
Well,
Tommy.
she's still mentally frayed from last year.
That's
She's
a
still
lot.
kind of she got
No,
they didn't bully
no.
her
Let's be for real
mental
with you.
exhaustion.
No, Miss D.
Yes,
No,
yes, ADP. Yes, they
No,
no.
did.
I think it's extra. I think it's external because Jewel was engaged last year and then she wasn't. Like it's people going up. It's people going through
Man, come
breakups and
on.
stuff and they want to blame their teammates. Like no, boo, like you just going through a breakup and you're bad at basketball. Like I feel like Drew Lloyd is gone. Like she's no longer the gold mamba. And she needs it's like Sloot. Like Sloot is crazy. And she thinks that she is still like in her prime. And I'm like, ma'am, you are
No,
45.
no, you can't. Oh, don't do that. You
First of
cannot
all,
compare Snoop
coming
to
off of an
Drew Lloyd.
injury like
Drew
that,
Lloyd is going.
where
She
you
has.
think you're ready to
She's
play
trying to come
that
back
game?
mentally. Drew
Miss
Lloyd
D.
has the Seattle Storm effect in her head, and she'll be okay. She only 32,
She 32. Anyway, she 32, but she play like she
33. Yeah.
42. I'm sure her and Sloop,
Brandon, you trying to fire me? You trying to fire?
her and Sloop came together.
She's
Her and
nowhere.
Sloop,
She's still more
Y'all
decent than
woke
Snoop.
Riddick up.
But Jacob, he wanted to play the video. I'm sorry.
What they call
Yeah.
two questions? I have two questions. Well, actually, mainly one because Miss D already answered it. Miss D, answer the question for me. That's it. Nobody else because I know everybody else's opinions. Actually, maybe Jeremy because not typical and ADP because I already know their answers. Who's the better
Yeah,
coach?
but like,
Who's the better coach?
no,
Go ahead.
no. Say, let us speak. Miss D can answer the question. Definitely. Let me see. What's that?
Okay. Sorry. Mid D. So who's the better coach between Noel and Natalie Nakase?
I'm taking Natalie.
Yeah.
Who's the better coach between Noel and Nate Tibbetts?
Ooh, that's tough. I take no Toxic Queen. I take her slightly.
Okay. So I'll play the video now. Tell me if y'all can see it. Can y'all see anything?
Not yet.
All right, hold on. Let me redo this. Because I really want y'all to hear this because of what they said about Angel. And all right. Can y'all say anything now?
Nope.
Oh Lord.
ADP? Did you
Yes.
pull it up?
I don't see it. Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. I was so into my goobers. I'm sorry. Oh my God.
Look, she went dumb when I started talking about her Noah Quinn.
Oh no! I let you have. I let you have your moment because Noelle knows she cool on over here. Noelle and
I'm
especially
not mad at her. She just need to
Scholar.
go sit down for a minute. Just for a minute.
Scholar
Go
Jenkins,
sit
you
down.
good over here. Okay.
Go sit down, Noel.
Jacob, they say
Noel, whatever
one
your name
thing.
is.
Look, if they start talking too much about Angel, I'm gonna start crashing out.
I
know
want to
they
hear
are.
y'all's reaction. I really do.
Don't crash out. Don't crash out, ADP. I wish I had
Y'all
my
can't see nothing?
Nope.
Yeah, you can play the audio if you can't put up the video.
Play
It's
audio.
fine.
Play audio.
brief
Yeah.
I see something in the
off air,
corner.
but we are
Oh, there we
back
go. I see
here
something.
to give just good hoop talk. You know what we do over here. Just seem like a lot of people. It may seem like we was never coming back.
Like we can't take a minute off, just 5 minutes. That's all we need is just a couple of minutes to just recharge and get it back together. Now we right back in effect. We ain't going nowhere. We right here.
Right.
Now they talking about our spot is jeopardized and yo, we ain't the number, we ain't this. And I'm like, well, yo, we was going for a couple of days. What are you talking about?
Just a quick breather. No
That's
big
it.
deal.
That's it. Nothing else.
So, chill. Let's get to it. I mean, it's WNBA time right now.
Yep.
Paige had a hell of an outing last night. And it's going around the net. There's a lot going on talking about, is Paige better than Caitlyn, or is Caitlyn better than Paige? And I've seen obviously they throw Sabrina in there, Kelsey in there. Has Paige done enough in this little amount of time to be already considered better than Caitlin Clark after what she did last year?
To be honest with you, no, Ox, I don't think so. I mean, I'm not going to argue that Paige has had a phenomenal rook season. I think she's been nothing short of fantastic as a rookie. She does have some stiff competition because I think Sonia is definitely giving her a run for her money. No doubt about that. You know, some people talk about Sonia being inconsistent, but I also think that, there's been some stretches where Paige has been inconsistent. And I know how people talk about buckets and how important buckets are. I get that part. But, I mean, Caitlyn did so much of the other stuff last season that propelled her team. I mean, I think they're in 6th place right now, and I think that she's missed most of the season. If Caitlyn was healthy, I think we're having a much different conversation about both Paige and Caitlin Clark, because I think Caitlin Clark just does so many more things for her crew, just on the offensive end. And I think that she competes on the defensive end.
What?
No, I said no, she doesn't. But keep playing.
Oh, my bad. I thought you said I was about to say, oh crap. Okay, my bad. My
No,
bad.
you good.
Right,
No, you go.
where they live in.
Go ahead.
No, I was like, what world did they live in to make that comment? But
Everybody be saying that. They always be saying that, oh, Caitlyn does more than Paige. I'm like, ma'am, I'm a UConn fan. I watched Paige 5 years. It's like, and I watched Caitlyn Clark. Paige does way more, both sides than Caitlyn Clark. But continue.
I'll keep on.
mhm.
Kelsey is. I think she makes Kelsey even better as a bucket getter, even though Kelsey plays on the ball really good. But Kelsey was a scoring machine when she was at Ohio State. Okay, put a distributor like Caitlin Clark, make like Caitlin.
What?
I said you should have said pause on that. Plays on the balls. Let me stop. I'm just kidding.
What?
Just let me know when you guys want me to stop or keep playing so I
Go
can
ahead.
hear.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Go
I
ahead,
just had to
Jacob.
get that
No,
joke.
you're good. I just get sometimes I get confused on that, and I don't want to like keep playing it when you're telling me to stop. That's all.
You good?
And Clark next to her, with the year already under her belt. I mean, how much better does Kelsey Mitchell look? Same thing with Aaliyah Boston. Aaliyah Boston now with the year under her belt, the screen setter that she is. I think that's one of the major reasons why her and Kelsey just perform so much better. Well, if she could get that same chemistry, she could get that same chemistry with Caitlin Clark. But Caitlin been out the lineup most of the year with that groin injury, and now she's got a bone bruise on her ankle. So her injuries have definitely slowed her down. But I don't think that we're having a conversation about Caitlin Clark and Paige Becker if Caitlin Clark is healthy. I don't think that's, to be honest with you, I don't think that's a conversation. I think Paige is a big-time bucket getter, but I think Caitlin Clark does more.
Right. I agree. Obviously, when we talk about it, I like to just go a step further and be like, I don't want to hear about either one of these two until they pass Sabrina. That's just where I stand. But Chill, is it all right with you if I tell the truth?
Please do. I mean, that's what we're here for.
Buckle up. This is gonna be something. Just buckle up.
Okay, chat. If y'all don't mind, I'm gonna tell the truth for a second. And I don't like to get into the whole, I'm definitely not the political thing or the I definitely don't want to get into the race thing. I'm not trying to do that right now. But
hi, game day scratchers, please.
Here you go.
Ooh.
It all comes down.
I think we can be honest and say that Paige is being used as a bit of a pawn, a bit of a chess piece to many of the people that support Angel Reese.
Interesting.
I think when you look at the people and what they're saying about Paige, and you look at and you'll find that most of the people that are really just pushing the Paige over Caitlyn thing, I think they're kind of using Paige, as a way to bring Caitlyn down a little bit. And I don't think it's necessary. I think that all these great women basketball players, I think they can all coexist.
Right. So instead of using
Paige,
I'm following you.
Right. You know what I'm saying? I think Paige, I think Caitlyn, I think Sabrina.
Y'all heard that, right?
Yes, I did. And it's your typical Caitlin Clark fan. Your typical Caitlin Clark fan, all they just want to do is compare Caitlin to other players and say why Caitlin is better. And then they want to say that those players hate Caitlin Clark. They say Angel hates Caitlin, Paige hates Caitlin. They want to bring up Asia when it comes to the Nike deals. Like Asia has a shoe, but then Caitlin has a shoe, and like Asia hates Caitlin because Caitlin is the face, even though she's not the face. Like, and then they start talking shit about Juju. It's like they just want to find a reason to just say that everybody hates Caitlin Clark. Nobody hates Caitlin Clark. It's just we just say Caitlin Clark is not better than these players. Like, he's like it's funny to me. And now he wants to say, oh, they using Paige as a pawn for Angel Reese, and it's like, no,
and she was in high school. That's the funny part. We've been saying this since high school.
Yeah. Like, I remember when Caitlin Clark and Paige played each other in the Sweet 16 during their rookie seasons. Paige was better. Like, let's just be honest. Paige has always been better than Caitlin. And I'm not just saying that because I'm a UConn fan. Like, I like players who also play defense. I like players who could also move without the ball. Paige can move without the ball. Caitlin doesn't move without the ball.
Also,
And she can't play no
Gino
defense.
doesn't do that. Gino's not that coach that wants that individual stats. He's like he even said like if you're that type of player, then my program's not for you. I'm a team
Exactly.
coach. I'm a team coach.
Exactly.
It's not even
And
that.
Gino, yeah.
I was
Go
gonna say
ahead.
it's
Go
not
ahead.
even that. It's not even about college, this, that, and the third. It's the simple fact that Paige is a champion, Angel is a champion. Both of them are likable. Both of them are able to get like they're liked by the people, the vets in the league for the most, at least outwardly, right? And so for them, they're like, well, why doesn't Paige have, why doesn't Caitlin have all those things? And you kind of see, no shade, no tea. You kind of see what Kathy is saying is correct in a sense, right? Outside of WNBA and basketball related things, nobody gives a crap what Caitlin is doing. But everybody sees that Paige and Angel are doing things outside of basketball. So it's like, okay, if you didn't have the WNBA, who would you really be? So people are seeing that, oh, what the heck? Like Angel and Paige, although their teams aren't winning, they're still bigger than basketball. And so that's why they try and, lump them together and say, oh, it's a distraction. When the real distraction is, this team was actually better without that star player, without this girl who y'all are saying is the best thing since sliced bread. So I really feel like it boils down to that. Like Kathy was not lying today on Fee said what she said with Kathy. She wasn't lying. Like outside of basketball, it's two out of those stars are not like the other.
Right. She
And
was
like you oh, go ahead,
wait,
Ms. D.
no, I was gonna say right. Both of you guys are right. Paige has that ick factor. Uh, Outside of basketball, I don't see Caitlyn with. She don't have a personality. She kind of
No.
boring. And then
Yeah.
Paige was supposed to be the face of the league before Caitlyn came, but they want the Great White Hope, and they also wanted the Great White Hope to kind of lean towards the white audience. And Paige don't care nothing about that. She'll take up for the black woman in the league, or just black women in general. So they kind of pushed her out the way and said, okay, we're gonna prop up Caitlyn. So that's how that happened.
Even let's be honest, even Sabrina is more likable than Caitlyn.
Exactly.
Like even Sabrina Ionescu is more likable than Caitlyn. Sabrina, and I like Sabrina. I don't dislike Sabrina Ionescu, but even Sabrina Ionescu is more likable than Caitlyn. Like because they all got personalities. Like Sabrina Ionescu, she got a personality. Like she's not like a part of the culture. Like for example, for like a Paige or something, or even a Stewie. Stewie is more part of the culture, similar to Paige. Like
Stewie not a
Sabrina
part of no
ain't.
culture. She not. That is a
A
white
little.
woman. Okay.
Yeah, but she does.
Jeremy,
She got a little,
she
she got a little
not
flair. She ain't part of the culture.
But
She got more flair than Caitlyn.
Stewie do
Caitlyn
be
seemed like
repping though. Like
a boring
Stewie do be
Midwest
repping though.
girl.
I don't know if it's just my UConn bias, but Stewie does be like a little bit.
Stewie not doing
Look, we
nothing,
call her
but
the
I'll
pimp
let it
named
slide.
Stewie. We call her pimp named Stewie. She like a little pimp. She just like a pimp, but
All
she
right,
cool.
I'm
She cool.
gonna continue.
Okay.
Now I think Nafisa, I think Asia, all of them. I think
Kelsey Plum.
I
You could line them all up. Sabrina.
We
could
could
line them all up. The chick from Atlanta. You can line them all up.
Right. I think all these women. I think all these
Chick from
women
Atlanta
can coexist together and be great at the same time. I don't think.
Which one? There's two of them that are really good. Which one are you talking about?
And this
Right,
is why
the chick from Atlanta.
This is why I don't listen to dudes who do not even know the names of the players. Then if you don't know the names of the players, if you just say that player from New York or that player from Phoenix or the girl from Atlanta, the girl from Seattle, I'm not talking to you. Continue.
All right. I think it's necessary for us to try to pit Caitlyn and Paige against each other. And I do think a lot of people that are in support of Angel Reese, and especially in the time when she was just out for that little stint, I think they're using Paige as a pawn to try to bring down Caitlyn, and I don't think it's necessary.
And I also think, Ox, that Paige doesn't need your help.
Mind you, I told Tulip about this, right? So she commented, and they deleted her comment.
Oh.
Yep, they deleted her comment. My comment is still up here. I can find it real quick if it pulled up. Look, it's right here.
Why they delete Tulip? Because she was telling the truth.
Well, it wasn't as bad as mine. She was actually being respectful. I told her, "Why didn't you go off on them?" And she said, "Like, I'm just being respectful." And I told them they deleted your comment. And she said, "I didn't even do it. I didn't even go as hard as I should have. I don't know why I got deleted." But I'll continue.
With she doesn't need your help with Angel Reese. She could stand on her own with her own resume. She doesn't need your help to put her down by adding in Paige. Paige can stand on her own. She doesn't need your help with that. So I mean, I think she's good enough. I think she's good enough as it is. I just think that it's very much to me like the Wemby situation, where Wemby, he's so dynamic and there's so much potential there with Wemby that we want to see it right now instead of letting it manifest itself and letting it materialize. Instead, no, we want Wemby to be the defensive player of the year today. We want Wemby to be the league MVP today. We want Wemby to be the best player in the NBA today, instead of letting Wemby become what Wemby is becoming. Same logic with Paige. Paige is going to be something special. Instead of letting her be that, we want her to be that right now. Paige is better than Caitlin Clark. Wait a minute. I'm not saying that she's not going to be better than Caitlin Clark. I'm not saying that she's not going to have maybe years that are better than Caitlin Clark's, but can we let her get acclimated to the pro game yet? There's still things that she struggles with, just like there's things that Caitlin Clark struggles with. With that being said, she's going to get better as time moves on. But no, we got to make Paige that right now. And we got to, and she has to be that right now.
Let's be patient, I think Paige is great. I do think that as of now, I think Paige probably has passed Sonya in the rookie of the year race. I think if she does, I think it's fair. I think if she continues to keep playing right here, I think she got that. Rightfully so. She's earned it. Sonya had a really good run, been playing really good basketball all season. So that's the rookie of the year. Now, chill. When Nafisa, she tore up her ankle, that changed a lot of things because a lot of people were ready to give Nafisa the MVP award.
All right, go. Y'all take the floor. Y'all take the floor on what y'all heard. Y'all take the floor.
Yeah, what bothers me is like people like this that get up there and you can really tell they don't watch the game.
They don't. They don't watch the game because if they watch the game, they realize that Paige all around is more polished than Caitlin. She can get her own shot. She can play defense. She passes to her teammates better than Caitlin. She don't have a lot of turnovers. She can get right. What did I just say? Get her own shot. She's look, the stuff they say about Caitlin about they try to rush Paige to be the best player. Y'all do that to y'all look. Those guys and other people has anointed Caitlin the face of the league that she didn't deserve. She's not the face of the league, but she might be the face of advertising because y'all force that down people's throat. But she's not the face of the league at all.
All right, y'all do me a favor. Look at the screen. Look what I'm pointing at. Look at all these thumbnails that they have here. Look at all these thumbnails they have here. Look at the game. Look at the games they're playing. They claim to think like they know so much, but look at all this. Look at all this. I see a bunch of times they stream the games and they still don't know shit.
Yep. Jacob, they're NBA podcast, so not saying that saying that some of them might not be. Yeah, I'm not saying that some of them might not be aware of WNBA, but they're NBA podcasts. I watch Players' Choice. They're mostly NBA. Like them talking about WNBA was shocking.
They clout chasing.
Right.
Whatever's hot.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I was because I was like, okay.
Look at this, Jeremy. Look at their next upcoming NBA Live podcast. Oh no, my bad. I've made a mistake. My bad. I thought that was the WNBA. I forgot the NBA Rookie Year of the Award. But I'll keep.
They probably should stick to talking about because they could be talking about what's going to go down with LeBron this year or something if they really want to talk.
I'll keep on. Hold on a second.
That's the big talk.
I wasn't because I seen Asia was already on her way back. But until the injury, I was fine. I'm like, yeah, Fee got it. That's fine.
Yep.
Now that she's hurt, I think it's turned into a 2-woman race between Alyssa Thomas and Asia Wilson. Shout out to Alicia Gray, but I do think it's between Asia and Alyssa right now. Chill, you think it's Alyssa, correct?
I do think it's Alyssa. However, my door just got kicked in by Asia, like because I'm about to hand the trophy over to Alyssa, and Asia just kicked my door. I'm like, wait a minute, this thing is not over yet. You hold on for a second. I still got some work to do before you give her that trophy. Reevaluate what I'm doing now because she just showed back up, Ox. Right? Asia just showed back up in the mix. I mean, I think over the last 10 games, she's averaging something like 29 a game and like 12 rebounds. So she's right back in the middle of this. Ox, I've always had a problem with the league MVP when your team's rolling with you out of the lineup. I've always had a problem with that. And with Fee, I mean, they've won 4 of 5 games with her out the lineup. And I even though I think that she is playing at that level, I've always had a problem with that. I had a problem with that with Joel Embiid the year before he won the league MVP. Everybody was talking about Joel Embiid should have won the league MVP that year. I'm like, yo, they won 7 of the 10 games. He was out of the lineup that year, right? So I've always had a difficult time when your team is rolling with you out of the lineup because that goes back to how valuable you are to your team's success. If we rolling, if we winning with you in the lineup, how much more valuable are you to them than this person is, than Asia is to Vegas or to Alyssa is to Phoenix? How much more valuable are you than them? And I mean, as far as Alyssa goes. And again, Ox, you guys checked me. You and Ron checked me because I was in the dark. I thought Alyssa was a dirty work girl. That's what I thought she was. I did not know she was the distributor that she was.
Yeah, please stop talking. Please stop talking.
That just shows you don't watch. So,
Hold on,
but everything.
Go ahead.
Nah, I was gonna say that, but the things that he was saying about Nafisa and then that's fair because everybody was also me because I remember also having a conversation with Sess and Rob and they were telling me and I was saying I had Nafisa as my MVP, of course, but when Asia started going on that run in August and the Aces won 60 straight, that's when and then of course Nafisa missed 10 games. I was like, yeah, Nafisa's probably not gonna get the MVP. They're gonna probably give it to Asia because the way the Aces was playing, and then Asia moved up and was leading every statistical category. I'm like, yeah, they're gonna give it to Asia Wilson. And when they gave it to Asia Wilson, I congratulated them. I said it right there. I said congratulations to Asia Wilson because she deserved it. She really deserved. She deserved the MVP. Like I ain't afraid to admit it. I know I had Fee as my MVP because the first 3 months of the season it was Nafisa that was killing, and also the Aces were down below the standards. But then August, Asia showed why she's Asia. Asia showed why she's the best player in the world, and she deserved it. So.
Look at my screen. Look at my screen and look what I highlighted. Did that look?
Oh wow.
8 assists, 9 assists. So yeah, she's been the distributor for like the last 3-4 years. So that's a lie. Yep.
Of course.
I'm gonna keep going because I want to hear. I don't remember what he fully said.
I didn't know she was the ball handler. I just thought she was a glass cleaner. I thought she was a rim runner. I thought she was a girl who can get you second and third. I think secondary and third buckets. I'm not knowing that. Yo, we could put the ball in her hands and we could run the offense through her. I'm like, wait a minute. We can absolutely do that, and we could be successful because we've seen teams who we run the offense through you, and we aren't really as successful because we don't get a multitude of things. We may just get buckets out of you, and then that's it. Well, that's not the case with Alyssa. Alyssa has everybody on their toes because she's involved in everybody. So each one of these women on the floor know that when Alyssa has the ball, I'm not just standing around watching because I know that at any point she could find me, or she could score it, or if I go to the glass, she's going to the glass. She's involved in, I think she's got the most triple doubles this season. With that being said, you can't really put a value out. You can't really put a value, Ox, on a player who's involved in that much of the game. Right. And we win it on top of that. So I think this has become a two-man race, a two-woman race, no doubt about that. I think Alyssa has the edge, but Asia just kicked in that door and she said, "Hold on, before you give this MVP up, hold on."
Right. So chill. When you look at the standings in the W right now, the Lynx are the 1 seed. They're 28-6, right?
Rolling. Mm-hmm.
When you look at the 2, 3, 4, and 5 seed, they're separated by half a game. New York Liberty and Atlanta Dream are both 6.5 games behind Minnesota. They're both 22-13. The Mercury are 21-13, and the Aces are 22-7 or 22-14. So the Mercury and the Aces are both 7 games back. The Liberty and the Dream are both 6.5 games back. So those 4 teams are separated by half a game, chill.
Right.
Not only that, so Asia Wilson is top 2 in blocks, rebounds, and points. Asia Wilson is averaging 23 points, 10 rebounds, and 2 blocks.
Yep.
So
Rolling.
I mean, she's not the only double because I know Angel's averaging at least 10 points, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, please stop talking, please. Jesus Christ. At least 10 points. Yeah, I think she was averaging 13 or 14 points around that time. Yeah, actually, I think I'm gonna stop doing this. All right, yeah. That was bad. What happened to mid-D?
Let me see. She might have dropped off again. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, it's probably her. She probably gonna have to pop back on because I only see you, Jeremy, me, Tiff, Jeremy, Jacob, me. Yeah, she probably her internet and stuff. It probably froze up. She'll probably come back. She'll come back up. I don't know. Sometimes it does that, or whatever. Yeah, but those guys they're a piece of work.
Yep.
You already know who their favorite is, and you could just tell because when they talk about everybody else got a lot going on except that one person.
Yeah. I just stopped. I just decided to stop playing it because I know that it's not going to bring anything out. So.
They didn't do too bad. We've heard some real off the chain ones, but they did. That was a light version of it, but
Yeah, but that angel thing is not true. I don't. We're not doing that.
They don't care, Jacob. They don't care.
I know.
Look, they don't care whether it's true or not. They still gonna run their mouth, which is sad,
Yeah.
I thought one of the
When
guys
I hear
Paige was Caitlin was easily the best high school player out of that class. I said no. Paige was the best player out of that class.
Mm-hmm.
And that was pre-injury Paige. That's how. Imagine if she wasn't injured ever. Imagine that. She would probably average more points. Her stats would be way better. But
exactly.
This is post Paige.
Exactly. But continue. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Jeremy. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say that exactly, but what Paige playing in the program that she played in is all about winning. UConn, it's all about winning. Same thing with South Carolina. It's all about winning. Paige, Caitlin Clark was at Iowa. Who else could you name in Iowa that was effective other than Caitlin Clark? Maybe Hannah Stuckley, but other than that, and maybe Kate Martin, maybe, but other than that, it was Caitlin. Caitlin had to do Caitlin had to do what she did in order for Iowa to be successful. Paige did not have to do that in UConn. Yes, she was the star player, but like you said, Gino is all about team. Like UConn, we've had superstars You know, your superstars play in that program all the time. We've had Tarasi, we've had Maya, we've had Stewie, but at the end of the day, it's all about team basketball. That's what wins championships, not the individual crap. So, you know, everybody likes that. They like the high. Everybody likes big stats. That they don't like to win. They like big stats. That's why everybody be saying that Caitlyn is better than everybody. But everybody that was in her class, Paige, Angel, Cameron Brink, Camila Cardoso, they're all national champions. They're all national champions. Caitlyn is the only one that doesn't have a ring.
People were
And she's going
clowning
to.
Angel because she transferred from Maryland to LSU, saying, "Oh, she went to a super team to win the championship." I said, "That's not. I don't know if that's a super team." I don't know.
LSU was no super team. They were no super team. Like, come on, let's be for real. Like, if you watch outside, Flange was a freshman. Alexis Morris, like, no, come on, like. Angel is the reason why LSU became became a contender. Like, they was not no super team. Let's stop it with that. Come on.
Yeah, they keep saying all kinds of crazy stuff when it comes to Angel. Go, boo. Mm-hmm.
Because if I remember correctly, weren't a bunch of people uplifting Kiki to bring down Angel, like bring her both up, trying to like get her back Angel or something like that? And all-star voting, didn't they do that? Or something like that.
Yeah, that's what I mean about, you see, and that's what I mean about players, play fans of certain players that's trying to drag down other players and hate on other players. Like, Angel Reese fans, why was you hating on Kiki Arioffen? Why? Because they both wear one leg sleeves?
Oh no, that wasn't Angel Reese fans. That were the fake fans. Because the Angel Reese fans, we like Kiki.
Okay, yeah.
It was the fake fan. We like Kiki, and I like the way they represented and didn't listen to the noise at the All-Star by them. You know what I'm saying? Them just standing together and stuff like that. I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And stuff.
You see, and this is why, me as a fan, I try to really, really learn and really listen. I don't want to be talking out of my ass like most fans, like some of these new fans that think they know about the game, but they don't. This is why I like to learn I like to learn and I like to listen to people. If I don't know things, I like to do my research. If I don't know things, I always ask questions. That's why I don't mind being in conversation. I like having conversations like this, conversations with other panelists who actually knows the game. And I don't want to be. I never want to come in here and be talking on my ass. Like, yes, not talking on my ass like I know everything, because I don't. That's why I be asking questions and actually listening. But when I hear these people, these new fans talk about the W, I'm like, you guys don't know nothing. You don't know nothing about this league. You don't know nothing about this league.
They don't care. They just be talking outside of their neck. They don't do their research. At least, you know what I'm saying? When I was hearing like K-Sep and them talk about, Citron, Angel, and Kiki and all that, I went back and did my, research. I didn't know I still didn't get the stats down pat, but you know what I'm saying? I was familiar with that game. Then I was like, okay, this is what they're talking about with such and such. And with Angel, I had to go back and look at a lot of her clips. Just even if I'm drawing her, I had to go back and like, okay, she was at St. Francis. Let me see what she did. Let me see how she represented. And I'm like, this young lady, she got better and better and better and better. And it's like a pattern she had for herself. Like, Angel is who she is, and it's just gonna add to her game. That's what any player that you follow, that you learn, you know what I'm saying? You learn their game and their skills and what they improve on and stuff like that. That's how they should have got like Caitlin Clark fans. They should have gave her a fair chance. They had her inside one box shooting threes. You don't want your player to do other stuff like defend? No, they don't. They fine with those threes. So we'll have to see for next year how she does or whatever, because they were trying to push their way in there and win, be some champions. But that stuff takes time. It's okay. It's okay not to go to the championship game. You know what I'm saying? When you still building on your skills like that.
But also, even if they went to the championship game, or like even look at this year. This year, the way the Indiana Fever team, the way the Indiana Fever played, they played great defense. They were hustling. They also played team basketball. Kelsey Mitchell played like Kelsey Mitchell. Aaliyah Boston played like they played like a tough team. If Caitlin Clark played on this team, the Indiana Fever would not be looking the way they look. They would not play no defense. They would not play complementary basketball like they do. They would not move the ball. And Caitlin Clark would be all ball dominant, and then she would be throwing turnovers and be pulling up for threes.
Yep.
The way Indiana played, they played like an actual team. And I'm actually sad that we're probably not going to see Indiana play like this next year when Caitlin Clark comes back.
No, and then they're
And
gonna have different people. So it's gonna be interesting when they do play next year, if they play.
yeah.
I mean, I know they'll play, but because these expansion teams coming in, but it's gonna be a minute.
Yeah.
I don't see them. I don't see them starting off the season like regular unless they sign that CBA and do right for these players.
No, the only way they're gonna have Kathy has to get out of office. That's the
Yeah.
only way that I see a season up starting is Kathy Engelberg getting out of office because she's not a good commissioner. They need a commissioner that cares about the league. They need a
Yeah.
commissioner that cares about these women. Because even the commissioners before Kathy, they didn't really care about the like. I could be wrong because I've been watching WNBA since 2009. So I've been
Mhm.
watching with 2009. 2009, I was 11 years old. So that was when I really started watching. Before that, I was watching I was watching women's college basketball because women's college basketball was on ESPN all the time. WNBA was on ESPN, but barely. It's not like what it is today. But when I started watching WNBA, of course, watching Candace, watching Maya, watching Angel McCautry, Tamika Catching, Simone Augustus, Diana Taurasi, like the players has always been great. It's just the mistreatment towards them has been ass, and I always hated that. I always hate that like Maya Moore should have been bigger than what she was. Taurasi should have been bigger than what she was. Sylvia Fowle should have been bigger what she was. Elena Deladon should have been bigger what she was. Cappie Pondexter. So that's why it makes me proud of watching these new players coming in and actually using their voice to instruct change. But
Yeah.
the leadership got to go. Like
You know what the
Kathy got
problem
to go.
was? The
Yeah.
problem always been the fact that it's connected to the NBA. I hate to say that because a lot of these owners treat it like it's a tax write off. They
Mm-hmm.
don't really take it seriously. You got too many teams that you got some organizations in the WNBA, but a lot of them treat it like it's a tax write off, and they don't give the girls respect. So
Mhm.
they make every excuse not to pay them, and they make every excuse not to do certain things for them. And so yeah, we always had great players. The product has never been bad. It's just that it's run by the NBA, and it's run by a whole bunch of men who don't know what's going on. Hate to say.
Yeah, it's crazy, but yeah, nothing's gonna change unless they get Kathy out there and put somebody else in there. And it has, and like Jeremy said, it got to be somebody that really care about the players and stuff because you know how much more money they could have made if they just didn't focus on two particular teams and players and stuff. Like how all these players made all these accomplishments this season, how they could have did the commercials, how they could have did the marketing. You know what I'm saying? But no, they didn't want to. They didn't want to do it like that. And then what happens? The teams that you did choose, you wanted one in the championship game. That didn't happen. You wanted the other one up there because you just knew they were gonna win some games. That didn't happen. So like the two teams that you chose, it didn't work out in your favor in the way that you wanted it to work out. So, you messed up your marketing. You messed up, like, why not market to other players? Whether it's, with a basketball, with some socks, it doesn't matter. Whatever WNBA could have put out there for the players, they should have marketed the other players too. But they lost out because she was too focused on two certain teams. And then on top of that, it's like the injuries this year. Oh my gosh, that was crazy work. And she
Yeah.
didn't, what I'm saying? She didn't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, this person got injured. Okay, she didn't care until it was one particular player. And then on top of that, they want that one particular player to either play through the real and fake injury times, or whatever. Because I know part of it was real, but listen, I'm not buying the whole time. Not after you having not so good season like that. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see what the news is, if they're gonna let Cat who's next, because it seemed like somebody got a pink slip going around. And just the quickest she put this pink slips on Cheryl and Becky and all them, it could happen to her too. Because some type of change is gonna have to happen for these women to move forward.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Either they're gonna have to put Kathy in her place and say, hey, this, or they're gonna have to move somebody else in there. But Kathy has a boss. Kathy only doing what her boss is telling her to do.
Yep.
They got to go too. But they all got to go. I'm like, if you don't value what you have, why are you even investing in it? Why are you even there? You know what I'm saying? You're gonna make the money, yes, but you're not gonna make the money you could make because you don't care about the people. You know what I'm saying? You're just part of the program. They the full program, the players.
And I agree with you, fire, but they not gonna fire Adam Silver. Adam Silver is pulling the strings. Kathy is just a puppet.
Look, I done told you every man got a day, Miss D. You know how I am.
I know. We gonna see
Everybody
about
be
that. We
they
gonna
be
see.
like,
I want it.
they not
I
gonna
want it to
fire
be like
this one.
that,
They not gonna
but
fire that one.
the
And
owners,
every man
the
has his day.
owners, I guess they like because they his boss in a way. The owners of the NBA like they like Adam Silver, so we'll
Yeah,
see.
look, they always like them until they find another toilet paper or toilet roll to use. Yeah, they do like them till they switch up. When it's time for them to switch up, they done had enough. They gonna toss him out and get somebody else. But even if he been in there a long time, guys,
You I understand that, but guess what? The
everybody got that day.
WNBA problem is they gonna have to. They may have to be. They may have to go rogue. They gonna have to break away from the NBA, even though it's the money connected. Break away from the NBA because they're never gonna get the respect unless they. I don't know how it's gonna work. It's not gonna work. I don't know.
Mm. We gonna see, but ooh wee boy, that
Yep.
fee. Guys, I cannot post it, but when I looked on TikTok and they had Fee body and Fee dancing to Kendrick, I said, man, that's powerful right there. That's some
They
real.
danced. They had feed dance to Kendrick.
They had it after she talked to Kathy. Somebody said after she talked to Kathy, they said Fee did a Kendrick today with Kathy, and
Uh,
they had Fee dancing to Not Like Us because she came up there, guys. She sat down. She was so sweet with it. You know what I'm saying? She was like, "Hey, before you guys ask any questions, I have something I want to say." And I was like, okay, you know what I'm saying? So, and then she slayed it. She was cutting bricks. I'm like, did she listen
Exactly.
to the Cardi album too? I'm just playing, guys, but that's how Fee was coming though. I think Fee did listen to Cardi album because that's how she came. That she came today for Kathy. She was
I'm
not
gonna tell you, yep. I'm gonna tell you something. All these people that saying that Nafisa soft, think again. And I ain't had to say nothing. Think again.
Well, we
Okay, good.
got that out, Jeremy, when it was so funny when her and Angel was in a rival. Boy, they was something else going against each other.
Yeah.
And when she said that's her league, and I said, "Oh my gosh, feisty meisty." Ain't gonna fall.
Yep.
Look, watching Angel walk away though, was making her little comment. I said, "Look at feisty."
And also a lot of people don't know this. Nafisa Kalia, I think she's from Sierra Leone. So her grandfather used to fight. Her grandfather was fighting for Sierra Leone's independence from Great Britain. He used to have conversations with John F. Kennedy back in the 1960s. So he was their ambassador. So hey, it runs in the family.
Too. Yeah, I saw that going around too, Jeremy.
Yeah,
What's it
it runs in
called?
the family.
Hold on. Look what Elena Deladon said. Can y'all read this?
No, you're gonna have to read it to us.
Okay. It's the character for the human part for me. I'm still not sure if Kathy knows I retired. Heard everybody but her.
What'd she say?
Oh, yeah, I can repeat it. Sorry.
Yeah, repeat it, Jacob.
Sorry about that. It's the care for the human part for me. I'm still not sure Kathy knows I retired. Heard from everybody but her. This is referring to what Nafisa said about Kathy. That she's responding to that.
Oh yeah, that's a perfect example. That was a good one, Jacob. Everybody, look, ain't nobody playing with her. She full of mess, and she know it too. She don't care. She do not care because she thinks she bigger than the program, but you're not the program. The program getting ready to show you. That's what the program getting ready to do, and that's our players. Like it just the whole thing just upsets me. It's just totally heartfelt because we already been going through it through the season. If our players not getting injured, something's up with the organization. We couldn't catch a break this season right here. This 2025 season was something different that I hadn't experienced. Not like this. This was crazy. And then you got and then we probably gonna have to deal with the lockout. That's gonna be crazier. So it's like, man, we really have to enjoy our rival because that's what we're gonna have for a little bit. We're gonna have to take on rival into the WNBA season until they play, if they play.
Yeah.
Because you know when you fight for something, it ain't gonna always feel good, but it's the right thing to do, not just for you, but for everybody.
Yeah.
What you gonna say, Jeremy?
I was gonna say I think that this season is actually better. I think this season was better than last season because last season was where you had all the racist comments and all the bickering back and forth between Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark fans and Angel Reese fans. I think this is the thing that brought like a bright spot to this season is Asia Wilson and the Stud Buds. Asia Wilson being Asia, just being the wonderful human being that she is, and inspiring young women, inspiring young girls, and also the Stud Buds. The Stud Buds bringing attention to players who are not superstars, like role players, and also bringing the representation for the LGBTQ community in the W that has always been needed. There's always been a LGBTQ representation in the W, but it was always held as a stereotype. There was always a negative stereotype and connotation to it. But Courtney Williams and Natisha Heidemann brought that positivity. They were just being themselves. They brought the Stud Buds. Stud Buds became a brand, and they also brought that LGBTQ representation to the W in a positive light. Like they never, because that it never been that. They're like not. They the ones that them and Asia Wilson are the ones that brought a bright spot to the W this season.
Yeah, I can agree on that too. It's like we're in such a judgmental world. You know what I'm saying? For me, I I'm believe in God and everything like that, but I cannot judge someone else's life. And it's like people take it upon themselves to judge other people because they're different. And to me, I feel like you shouldn't do that and can't do that because people are going to be different, and you just because they live different lives, that doesn't mean they're bad people, or that doesn't mean they can't play sport, or that doesn't mean they can't do this or that and the third. You know what I'm saying? So I think that plays a lot of it too, Jeremy. It's sad that they have to do stuff like this to bring people attention and say, hey, we're good people too. You know, it's sad that they have to prove, like, you know, everybody got to prove themselves, you know. So, but they did it. They did a good job in doing it. You know what I'm saying? And they're still doing it. They got. Did they do the commercial yet? I think they got a commercial too. They got a lot of stuff going on with Stud Buds. Just a lot of different stuff. But sometimes it takes different generations to say, you know, hey, you don't have to bully me. They already dealing with bullying and the disrespect from the organization. You know what I'm saying? Get a player some type of freedom, a little bit of freedom.
Mm-hmm.
Henry
Is
said,
it an update on Kelsey's injury, Jacob?
oh yeah, look that up, Jacob. The
Oh
racism
no, I wasn't showing that, but I can look that up.
is still out. The racism is still out there. It's more coded because we have been calling it out for the past year.
Hey, Jeremy, I have a question.
Yeah.
Who do you think had a better starting five last year between Notre Dame and USC? You can just answer that question for me real quick.
Is that women or male?
Woman.
Oh, excuse me. Jacob say he know, like he know.
For me, I would say that's a tough one. I would say Notre Dame.
Okay.
There was a part early in the season where Notre Dame looked like a dominant team, and they're starting five. It was Hannah, it was Citron, it was Koval, it was Luke King.
Yeah, Luke.
Yeah, and then there was Olivia Mouse. So like those that starting five looked unstoppable. Then because USC, it was Juju, it was Kiki, and it was Reno Marshall. But then I forgot who was the two guard.
It was.
I forgot who played the two.
I got
Kennedy
you.
Smith too, right? Kennedy.
It was Kennedy and it was Talia Van Olhoffen.
Oh,
that's pretty good, but not as good as Notre Dame.
No,
yeah, Notre Dame looked dominant, man.
How did that team not make a Final Four?
Huh?
How did that team not make a Final Four?
Because they ran out of gas against TCU.
But you know what I think though. You know when I thought about it,
Why?
the selfish play sometime between Hannah
and Olivia.
And, yeah, they like to take they like to play hero ball instead of get everybody else involved. If they would just kind of pass a little bit to get the open shots like that, that team would be dangerous. Because I'm thinking about you got like. Even though they didn't stick, like Two Kings can still play in the WNBA. She could. I don't know why she didn't have a spot in WNBA. I don't have no clue. But you had a lot of WNBA talent. Hannah was still young. So how you not make the Final Four at least? I say what a championship. I don't know.
Yeah, and in that TCU game, Hannah was shooting so much. Hannah was playing, like you said, she was playing a lot of hero ball. She was taking a lot of innovative shots that she should not have taken, and she kept missing all of them. And Haley Van Lith was just killing them, like just killing their defense. It was wow.
Hold on, Jacob. What you think about Juju? Before I forget,
huh?
What you think about Juju? You
I
on the
think
West Coast, right?
Great decision that she made.
I didn't know her injury was that bad that she had to sit out. I'm thinking she's gonna come back. You on the West Coast, Jacob?
Smart. She's playing this very smart. I'm glad she did.
Jacob, you on the West Coast?
Yeah, I'm in California.
Yeah.
I live in California actually.
Yeah, it must be worse than what we thought.
Yeah, no,
and
I
the
went.
Same. I wonder. I think South Carolina had that player that hurt.
I don't think that's the
Ashton
reason.
Watkins
the
and
reason,
Juju.
No, Ashton Watkins.
I don't think so either, Jacob.
What?
That's the player's name you're trying to get for us.
No, they sat out. Ashton Watkins sat out too. She had a knee injury, and then Juju.
Yeah, she sat out.
she gonna sit out the rest of the season, and Juju gonna sit out the rest of the season as well.
I think Juju actually because of the injury. I think Ashton Watkins is because of the she said
I think she's still injured too though.
Yeah, but I think she also said that it's like a mental health problem. That's why she's also sick.
And I wonder the girl that they got on their team, is that the same girl that injured both of them? That's kind of weird that South Carolina got her, Medina. Or
I
is it
don't
the
think that's
same?
the girl that injured them. Is it?
Because she played for Mississippi State. I got to go back and look. Like, dang.
Yeah.
That team,
I mean, but
I don't know. That's weird.
I mean, but South Carolina, they need bigs because Fagan is gone. Fagan is in the league.
Oh, they
Camilla's
got the
gone.
bigs now. I like who they
Yeah.
got. I like
Tiffany
who they
Cole
got.
has been silent the entire time.
Huh?
I can't. Yeah. We said.
I just said Tiffany Cole was silent the entire time. I haven't heard a word out of her in the
Oh,
past,
no.
30
No, she's probably still here.
Tiffany be listening, then she come in and cut them bricks off. Watch this.
Right. She be like, oh, Tiffany's still awake.
Noel Queen is trash.
You better leave Tiffany alone. Tiffany, who next, Tiffany? What's the next announcement? Who gonna be next?
She probably asleep.
You think so? She might be. She might have did a Tony on us. But yeah.
Well, who's y'all college squad?
Mine's USC.
Okay.
It depends on what you talk. Like mine is LSU for us the women. And then Roll Tide for us the football. But they're not doing that, since Nick left. So
but we beat Georgia. But we always beat Georgia.
Oh,
I'm an Alabama fan
too, Jeremy.
Yeah, I'm Roll Tide. Alabama college football. I'm Roll Tide all day.
Yeah, my friends, I taught both of their kids for pre-K, both of their girls. So they were from Alabama, and I'm an Elephant fan. So they straight up, they are fans and catch all the games. They will even go to Alabama, catch all the games, whatever the case may be. And it just like I said, let me watch this game. I know I love elephants, but let me watch the game. And I was like, oh. You know what I'm saying? I said, okay, Roll Tide, So ever since then, I've been Roll Tide because normally I would not watch college football, just NFL, because it's a little bit different, but not so much, but still. But yeah. I like Roll Tide.
Juju, please do your sing for the next 2 weeks and keep Jaden Daniels out, please. That's it, please.
Why don't you call her? You ain't got to do all that, because I think. Why don't you just call her and let her know that, Jake? Because I know something going on, because you be all over there talking about she be with JD5. Get off JD5.
Well, what? Actually, no.
Yeah, please don't talk about her JD5. She gets sister.
No, he didn't play. No, we don't worry about winning or losing, Miss D. But he ain't even play last game. You know what I'm saying? What y'all like them taking it? You know what I'm saying? I like
he can't get no. Listen, he can't get no Juju juice because Juju juice is down. She down, so he can't get no Juju juice.
No Juju juice. He got an injury going on. He ain't got time to be talking about no Juju juice. And if he wanted Juju juice, so what? Y'all all up in his business.
Yeah.
I know y'all ain't talking gummy bears and lions. Don't get excited because y'all won a couple of games. We still in the beginning of the season. Y'all all happy, want to have a
I'm in the ADP. You're trash. What are you talking about?
We are not. First of all, we are not trash.
Mariota is trash.
Who's your team?
I'm Washington Commanders, but JD5 is out. He's injured.
Yeah. Do the Lions and Commanders play each other this season? Because I want to see that rematch.
I have to look. I have to look. I definitely know.
But guess what? JD5 Watkins, he has to be healthy.
I hope so, Miss D, because they lost that game last time, but I don't know because they were like he was gonna, he just was gonna be out for the game before that, but he wound up being out. This is the second game he's been out. So I don't know if he's gonna play. I don't know if he's gonna play in the game against the Bears or not. And what what I'm saying? Like I was gonna go up there with Broke Law, but I was like, if JD5 ain't playing, but I like some of the other players. I forgot his name. Merritt. He's from I think he's from Mississippi or something. I like him. He's a rookie. He just got on our team this year. But I got to look and do more research on him. I like him too. I think he's something special for them, but I don't know. But you know what? They lost by only one touchdown for that last game. That's it.
ADP, y'all are gonna lose to the Cowboys this year. I'm sorry, y'all are gonna lose to the
We
Cowboys.
ain't worry about no Cowboys. See, we don't worry about all that. We don't fear nobody. Be all worried and stuff. You go out there, you play.
That's cap. That is
we go
cap.
out there. We go out there. Look, we go out there and play the game. If you didn't play like you want to win, you lose. You got to go home, chill out, and come back tomorrow. Like we ain't got time to be crying on no games and stuff.
Are y'all
Y'all win 2 games a season, and it's like y'all done won like a Super Bowl. Let's be for real, Gummy Bear fans.
And the Cowboys suck, please. Cowboys suck. suck.
Yeah, so who they got replacing JD5? I forgot his name, or whatever replacing him, but we lost by one touchdown, man.
ADP, Jaden would rather hang out with Juju at a party than go play football.
It don't matter. He do what he want to do. He getting paid. He getting paid
Exactly.
$8.
He's getting paid for just sitting on the bench.
He's injured.
Because he's trash.
Oh, he's not.
He's not trash.
Oh no. One
He's
thing
trash.
about that, Jacob. Now you better check them stats.
I checked them stats. He was ass this year.
JD5 is not trash by far. You know what I'm saying? It's just how they go through that second year. This is second year. You gonna go through your second year. What they call it, slumps or something. You're gonna go through that. But he ain't even played, so you can't even hold. You can't even. You have to hold it against him because he's part of the team, but he didn't actually play these last couple of games, so you can't even do that. You got to do what I told you to do about Jacob. I mean, not Jacob, but Caleb. Go ahead and get him right, because once he gets upset, he messes up the game. So it just so happens they won last time, but when he gets upset, he loses focus on the game. So you just work with Caleb.
I mean, not mid D. ADP. He was pissed off last game and he let the game.
Not like last time. Not like last time, Jacob. He could not get out his head. He was that pissed off. He does that. He does that with games. He gets so teed off that he don't come back. It messes up his game. That's how y'all be losing and stuff. His focus. I'm telling you. Look. Okay. Oh, sophomore slump. Yeah, Reddit. That's what he going through. Look, in the 2 games he played, they ain't played but 4 games. Reddit. Like
Exactly.
Jacob and like they don't play 20 games or something. He just happy because
the season.
What you say, Jeremy?
No, I'm saying the season is still early. We're not gonna say he has a sophomore slump. No, the season is still early. Like, come on.
But okay, we can't hold Jaden.
I think I understand. She was telling me how what it was called. I was trying to say he was dealing with a sophomore, and I was like, I don't know what it's called. And she said sophomore slump. But Jeremy, them first couple of games, I'm like with JD5 had a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But I was like, I give him the first 5 games, but he's injured. I'm just hoping that that he can get better and don't force him to go out there. You know what I'm saying? Don't force him to go out there to assign time for him to go out there. It seems like that's what they're doing. They're taking good care of him.
Mm-hmm.
Stuff like that. You got to have the right coaches when you deal with injuries, man. Because some of them coaches be like, you still need to go play if you want to keep this spot. Especially with them rookies, they'll try to do it. You know what I'm saying?
ADP.
Huh?
You know it's gonna be funny if Broclaw tells me, "Oh, Jacob, come up for the Saints and Bears game when we play against Keisha and So Pretty Tony." That's gonna be.
Oh, y'all gonna be dog meat. You don't want to go in that lane with You do not want to go in that mess with Keisha and them Saints. I'm telling you, that's like a death sentence. Like you don't want to do that, Jacob. They don't play. They don't play about LSU, and
Yeah,
they don't.
they don't play. But guess what, Jacob? Your team will win. The Saints, they suck.
Yeah,
Ooh,
I'm a
Miss
Saints
D,
fan,
Miss
so
D, Miss
yeah.
D.
I'm sorry. So pretty Tony and
Miss
Keisha
D,
be so
I'm
eager
gonna
to
let
this.
them know. I'm gonna let them
Oh,
know. I'm gonna let them know what they say. Snitches get stitches. I'm gonna be like, just go watch the playback. 3 hours and 11 minutes in, and Miss
ooh, ADP.
D said,
Are you up now? Are you acting like Dana Evans?
"Yeah,
Huh?
I'm gonna be the
You
op.
you Dana Evans?
I'm gonna be the op because y'all get a Saints more y'all get a Saints more trouble than y'all get a doggone gummy bears.
The
What?
Saints are trash though.
They are.
What you think
In
the
Should
that
have
gummy
pick,
drafted
I mean,
Shador. Even
they're
they
not
say that.
yeah.
huh? Well, I'm praying and I've been watching K-Stop been doing K-Stop been doing all the videos with Shador, which I love because he breaks everything down. Then he'll show a clip of it so I can understand the actual we know what he's going through, but to understand the actual situation of what's been said, who said it, and this is how it's running type of thing. Um I'm really praying and I know it's coming, guys. He's gonna get to play. I just don't know what day, but it's sad and it's crazy work of what he has to endure because and you can see in that man, ooh man, you can see in his face, I don't know what it is. It's something beyond what we know that he does not like about Shador, the coach. It's something because not to play him at all, and you already know. Okay, you can find out too, because everybody can be replaced. Because you've been messing him long enough. And as far as what I've heard, they said the locker room was out of control. So we're gonna see. But everybody got an opinion with that too. Everybody got their mouth on, and not everybody, but some people got their mouth on Shador. Leave him alone because he's confident in who he is. That's what he's been taught. That's what our kings and princes, they what I'm saying, they need to be taught that way. Why not? You know what I'm saying? Just like they trying to take they're trying to take tomorrow because Russell Wilson last 3 years, it's been different. So we don't think he should be a Hall of Famer. I beg to differ in Bro Clyde voice.
Who in the Hall of Fame? Like Russell Wilson?
They saying, it's going around where they're saying, some people are saying on the Sports Center that Russ doesn't deserve to be in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I heard that. No, he played. You know what? You know what it is? It's not just Sports Center. It's like former NFL greats and even some of his teammates kind of not saying
But his numbers, Miss
he's
D.
not MVP, but they saying that he was playing good because of the defense was better. Yeah,
No.
good defense. But
Yes,
he's a Hall of Famer. He's a Hall of Fame
he's a
guy.
Hall of Famer because he done made the way. Just because, okay, and this is where it comes in, Miss D. 3 years, okay. The last 3 years this been going on. You had Eli doing it. You know what I'm
Yeah, it's
saying?
kind of weird.
Ben did it. Um,
Yeah.
uh, what's his name? Um, Aaron Rodgers. I don't know what happened to Aaron Rodgers.
He's playing good this year.
Oh, I bet. But he went through the past 3 years. He won't playing like nothing, and that ain't the Aaron Rodgers we normally watch. But you don't hear them saying he don't need to be in the Hall of Fame. You know,
Exactly. And he won the exact same number.
and he ain't even won nothing.
Yes, yeah, he won one Super Bowl just like
Not
Russ.
Tony Good, not Tony. Tony Gonzalez.
Yeah.
Oh no, but he is one of the best tight
Yeah,
ends. That
he didn't win
right,
no championship. So
No,
sit
no, he haven't. But he is the one of the best tight ends. I don't know why he said that though. He is a Hall of Fame tight
yeah,
end.
but look.
I know he haven't won. I'm just saying he's still the best tight end. I still don't understand why they doing Russ like that.
They got
Because they hate Russ.
hate for Russ because look, Russ getting all this money, and he just chilling. I don't know, you know. When you he's humble. He got an humble spirit. He don't worry about what them people be saying, Miss D, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? He hear the noise, but he don't he stay focused or whatever and stuff like that. But they've been doing that, Miss D, even before these last 3 years with Russ.
Yep.
Like this didn't just start. So I'm like, there is something personal with them. You know how people and the perfect example of CP, how they love the game that they're playing, but that they blame themselves, and they can come off very like disrespectful and rude because they didn't get to accomplish the things that they wanted to, but the other player did. And they either did it in a certain time frame, or they did it, or they broke their record, went over their record, or whatever case may be. I think it'd be something like that for them to sit up there and just be hating on somebody like that. But sometimes you don't even have to have a reason for people not to like you. You can just be you, and then they not gonna like you. But they ain't got to do Russ like that. You know what I'm saying? They ain't do nobody else like that. You ain't got to do Russ like that. And every time they do Russ like that, Russ make a money move. But what I wish though, and this is from NBA, WNBA, and NFL, they need to start reporting how much these players make. Or average. They need to stop doing it, even though I know that they won't, because it makes a difference when they're going to play for these teams. And that certain players may not get that same privilege, or may not be making that same money, and may be like, okay, I'm not gonna work with him because I can't. I've been here long this time frame, and I ain't getting nothing of what I wanted. So I think that has an effect too when they playing together too. And how they play, because I was saying, oh boy, play the game. Oh, y'all can work with him now. Oh, y'all moving different. Okay.
ADP, I remember when I was on a Brocod stream, and then I told you about it. You said I entered the lion den when I was going after Duvall.
Huh?
Remember when me and Duvall were going at it in the stream, roasting each other, and then you said I entered the lion's den because of how Duvall is? Remember that?
Yeah, because you about to let them put you in a trick bag. I didn't get in the trick bag. I got in the YouTube jail. They had free ADP. That's different. But they be trying to put you in the trick bag. You got, what I'm saying, when you joke and have your jokes and stuff like that, you back and forth. You better be ready to come with some jokes, because you're gonna get crushed if you don't. I ain't doing no jokes with them. They ain't getting ready to crush me up like it's no tomorrow, because I can't come back with nothing. Because you can pass off your jokes, but you got to be on point with them jokes. You just came in there cutting bricks, Jacob. That's why. You don't waste no time. I'm like, oh my gosh, dang.
Well, am I wrong? Doesn't Duvall sound like a crackhead sometimes?
Isn't John Stockton in the Hall of Fame? Russell Westbrook career,
Jacob.
Stats are just as good.
Yeah,
I know.
Say it's like a crackhead.
They Westbrook, another one too. They be doing wrong.
No, he don't. He just. I guess the way he talked fast, and it kind of got a little accent.
Who?
He talking about Duvall.
Oh, I was saying, Brian said, isn't John Stockton in the Hall of Fame? Russell Westbrook.
He is.
He is.
Career stats are just as good. Russell gonna get his day, Brian. They don't be liking Russell.
That's two different leagues.
No,
John Stockton.
We were just making an example, so he.
Oh no, but you really can't compare the two. Compare like NFL to him.
No, not the scenario.
No.
He's talking about scenario. He's talking about NBA. She's talking about NBA.
Yeah, he's talking about
two different ones.
Scenario.
No,
John Stockton.
You gotta do it with an NFL player.
No.
Stockton is in the NBA. Right, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Mid-D.
Yeah.
Oh, no, she's
NBA. But when I was trying to do that point, I think that's when Brian came in with it. do that comparison. You know, when we was talking about when I was talking about Russell Wilson and stuff like that. I think that's what he was just using that as an
I
example.
thought you were talking about Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, he said Westbrook.
No, I was reading what Brian put about Russell Westbrook, but remember when we was talking
Okay.
about
Okay,
Yeah,
got
Russell Russell.
and stuff? Yeah, I
Yeah.
think he put that as an example or something like that.
Yeah, well, like Mid D said, that. Yeah, okay, that makes sense now.
Yeah, that makes you up.
Well, guys, we got to get ready. When is the Miss D guys? When is the first day of the playoffs?
It's like Friday, I think.
Huh?
It's
Oh,
Friday.
Friday.
Friday for the WNBA is Friday.
So what they doing? Do one day, skip a day, do another?
I can check it real quick.
Are they playing through? I doubt if they play every day through. They probably have.
No, it's not like baseball where they do that. No, it's not.
Oh,
like
okay, okay.
Let me see.
Yeah.
It's
Final. Sorry.
You're good. No. Go ahead. You're good.
No, I was gonna say like the finals usually the way they do it in the NBA is like every 3 days, and now since the W finals this year is 7 games, they're probably gonna do it the same thing with that.
Oh, okay.
That means it's gonna be long, like because now it's a 7-game series. It's not 5 games like it used to be. Like it's gonna be long.
Okay. So
It's the best out of 7, right?
yes,
Yeah.
I have it right here.
Woo,
So the first game is October 3rd. Second game is October 5th. Third game is October 8th. Fourth game is October 10th. Fifth game is October 12th. Sixth game is October 16th, and then the 7th game is on October 18th. So like 2-3 days in between.
Oh, okay. Okay, because I learned my lesson, Miss D, about this D block. I said one day during the week, and I do the rest of the days on the weekend. Because this D block, it be for real, especially when we be on. One person don't be on, and we go on the other ones. So I got it now, Miss D.
ADP, if the Bears beat the Vikings again, if the Bears beat the Vikings this year, I think we play like twice. I'm gonna clown K-Stop, so I'm gonna clown him.
Yeah, I forgot he Vikings and
Miss D, I'm gonna clown you if we beat the Lions.
And I'm the Roaring Lions.
I'm gonna clown you if we beat the Lions, and I'm gonna clown
sir,
ADP if we beat the
Jacob,
Commanders.
slow your roll.
It's okay when they do it.
Y'all can clown us. Y'all
ADP?
can clown us. Y'all can clown us.
I see how y'all rolling. You know what I'm saying over there together.
ADP, it's gonna be a rough year for you, okay? So calm down.
No, it's not gonna be a rough year.
It's gonna be a rough year for your JD5 Watkins.
Hey, no.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
JD5 Watkins.
And if he have a laid back second year, so what? That first year was off.
Then y'all cannot think he's better than Caleb Williams then.
No, you said they's gonna go back to the Super Bowl. Did you say that? Or they go to the Super Bowl? Did you say that?
Yeah, they still can't go to the Super Bowl.
No,
Hell
ADP,
no.
hang it up.
I don't know. I don't know if they're better than the Eagles, man. I don't know if they're
No,
better than
I'm just
Philly.
saying.
Listen, ADP.
Look,
ADP.
they can do like, you know what I'm saying?
No, ADP. Like I told Jacob,
look,
slow
it's
your roll.
advanced game, but
Slow
it
your
just
roll.
started. Look,
ADP.
no, I can't help you over there with them Lions and talking about the gummy bears.
It's gonna be a
The
rough
Lions
year
are
for
better
you.
than the Commanders.
Since when?
I need you to listen, ADP. I need you to pray, okay?
This year
Pray
they
for
are.
sanity. I need you to pray.
What? Don't worry about it, Miss D. Don't worry about us because we ride or die. We don't sit over there and cry with spilled milk. Y'all be got to jump through the screen and have a fit. We ain't about that life. You go out there and do what you got to do, and next time you gonna learn and find out how you want it. We ain't worry about nothing.
Yeah.
But Commanders. We got some good boys on that. I mean, not boys. Sorry, we got some good gentlemen on our team. So on the Washington Commanders, I'm not worried. I don't worry about win or lose.
That's cap.
I don't. I'll be like when unlike you and Miss D. If my team suffer a loss, I need to go back and rewind and play.
It's gonna be a long season. Long season.
Oh, yeah.
Don't be off the hook. You guys suck too.
You and Jake are gonna be in the corner crying. And
My team already. My team
I'm
is
not
ass. I
saying.
know that. My team is already ass. We ass.
My
Not the
team
way
is
you
ass too.
acting. Not the way you acting. They won that one game. Y'all act like they won the championship.
No, because we suffer. We are used to losing. Chicago's used to losing. That's why.
No, I don't want to hear it, Jacob. Stay on that side. You and Bro Claude. Stay on that side. Y'all want to come. Y'all want to come
Hold
for
on.
my team.
Yeah,
and
hold on.
Not Miss D team,
Where
but Saints.
Hold on. All right, hold up.
If he showed that one more time, how many times they gonna win? I'm just saying. They gonna win what, 5 games the whole season?
We already had 2.
The same thing with Miss D team.
We 3-1.
Girl,
We
3-1. And you
so
so excited about being 3-1. Miss D, really? We got a whole season.
ADP really? ADP really?
On your birthday.
I mean, Lions might win the division. Like, we don't know if the Packers are going to win, and Lions are going to win the division probably.
That's right.
I doubt it.
They're going to win the division.
That's right. And ADP, the Commanders gonna get crushed by the Eagles and the Cowboys in your division, so don't go there.
Oh, I ain't worried about that. You think I'm worried? I don't worry about the words going back and forth. You know what I'm saying? That's just talk. See, see with the Washington Commanders, we don't talk about it. We are about it. Okay.
That's cap.
So we're not worried about your Lions and them gummy bears. You know what I'm saying? You can
y'all beat us last time because of a bad play by the defense. That's why y'all won last time we played y'all. That's why.
Y'all almost lost that game, Jacob. I mean, let's be
because the defender was playing
the Bears are not a whole lot of competition because Caleb has to get his mindset together. I keep telling you. See, y'all see the problem. Y'all don't want to help Caleb, so when he snap on that field, don't be don't be like put Caleb out the game. Nope, I don't want to hear none of that. Caleb, you play that game. Yep. But guys, y'all have a good Wednesday.
I know I am. Happy birthday to me.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank
What you gonna do, Miss D?
Just spend time with family. Go out to eat. That's it.
Oh, ain't nothing wrong with that.
It's Wednesday.
You get to look
It's
one
hump
day.
day. My day. My birthday. No, huh? What you say?
Your birthday. You said what?
No, I said hump day. Huh?
Oh, hump day. Oh, look, I remember hump days. Look and stuff. But hey, you're gonna have a good time, and you're gonna spend time with family.
Yeah.
I'll go out to eat and stuff like that. And that's what
And then on the weekend, go to wine tasting on the weekend.
Oh, that's
wine
about to get drunk.
Wine is gross.
You're right, because I don't really drink like that. Wine. I get a little tipsy.
No, it's got that different type of You probably need
Thank you, Brian.
Yeah, it's her birthday, Brian. She gonna celebrate today and have a good time. Well, I see, cause since ain't no game on, what's tonight? Maybe 4 Court come on tonight, Miss D. I'm not for sure.
Then they probably do some on fee and some man bun.
Yeah, I think they come.
You see my video, bun down. You see bun down.
But look, guys, we're gonna wake up tomorrow. And it's gonna be something else going down. Watch what I tell you.
Every day is something new.
is clashing real big, real bad.
I didn't expect Fee to do that today. I did not expect that.
That's what I'm saying.
Look, I was shocked. Listen, you know what I was really shocked? Not that that's necessarily Fee's statement, but I was shocked that the Lynx did a presser. I was shocked that they did a presser after a tough loss.
Nah, come on.
I was shocked.
We did a presser last year when we lost Game 5.
And then you know what? They had a little parade. You see that little fan appreciation after that?
Yeah, they did it for us, the fans, because we love our Lynx. I love my Lynx, man.
Some of the players showed up. Some players didn't.
Look, the Lynx, they did their thing this year. That's what I'm saying.
They're a good organization, but like I said, Cheryl, if you would have picked Asia, you would put Angel, it probably would have been a different outcome.
Well, you never know. You look.
We'll
We
never
It's
know.
too
would never
late.
Yeah.
know. We would
Oh,
never
Cheryl
know.
messed herself up.
But you got to
I
give
mean, but
the links. They
yeah,
did that thing this year. You got to get to them.
and also, and also there's a
ADP, you
possibility.
gotta win a chip with that.
And
You
then
gotta
we
win
ain't
a
worried
chip.
about
They
no
ain't do
shit.
Yeah, you gotta win
It
a
nothing.
don't
chip.
take away from the fact they did a good job.
No, ADP.
I ain't
No,
trying to hear that. You
no,
got to give
ADP.
credit where credit is due, whether
ADP.
they win a championship.
ADP. They finished
They
second.
didn't look. It
ADP.
wasn't
They lost in
given
the
to
finals
them.
and
She
you
didn't
didn't make it
force
back.
for that team to win.
No, ADP.
None of that.
Conklin.
Yeah,
No,
I have
because
to I have to
you
agree with
failed.
D, man.
Right, you
Yeah, I have to
failed
agree with D.
because
That,
you supposed to go back and avenge that loss in last year's championship,
yep.
but you didn't
Well,
do it.
But Phoenix played a good series, fair, but we did not. It's just we did not close.
Right,
But
free
Phoenix played a
injuries.
good series, but it's the same expectations with the Aces. When the Aces don't win, the Aces did not win
Exactly.
last year. It was supposed to be a championship. They wanted to go to the finals. So
Right, they
the
won
same
the
thing
year
with us.
before. Right, they won in
Exactly.
2023,
Minnesota, the goal was to make it to the finals and win a
and they had the
championship
best
this
record in the
season.
league.
But
And they
exactly.
they they on their face.
But we'll be back. We'll be back. We don't know. We don't know what the
They
team
better
is going
bring
to look
back
like
some
next year.
big players. They need some front court help. But yeah,
Yeah. I
You
know.
know who won't
Yeah.
be back?
so
Sanders. That's who's not going to be back.
Guys, don't forget to like and share, and subscribe to our channels, Miss D channel,
Yeah.
um,
Absolutely.
and my channel. Guys, don't forget to tell your family, your friends, and everything. Miss D want to get. Miss D, where you at? To what? 200?
no, I ain't at 200 yet. I'm on 180.
Okay, we're gonna
Because
get that 200. I'm gonna make sure we get that 200.
Thank you.
and I think
Yeah, we're gonna,
I'm at 413. YouTube,
Yeah, get up to 500, y'all. Come on, we
absolutely.
could do
yeah,
it.
Yeah.
give me the 500, guys.
We
I'm
could
at
do it.
413. I don't, sometimes YouTube be playing with my subs for
That
some
happened.
reason,
Yeah.
or whatever. But that don't stop the show, or whatever. So I'll
Look,
get to that.
ADP. Look, I like when we go back and forth. I'll be messing with you.
Oh, Miss D, I ain't worried about. That's why you in that box right there. That's why the queen is at the top. Miss D in her box
Oh,
right
you're wrong.
now.
You're wrong.
I'm just messing because I
I
be
know.
well, Miss
But
D,
guess
you
what?
put me
You
in the
still gonna
box
have
when
a
I'm on
hard
this
year.
channel.
So just enjoy watching your team, but it's gonna be a rough year for you. Okay?
It ain't gonna be no rough
It's gonna be
year.
rough for
Look,
you.
I got time. I got time because I want to
No, you
see
don't.
I want to see what's getting ready to go down. It's gonna be some changes.
Losing. That's what's gonna go down for you. You gonna
It's
lose.
gonna be some more
I'm the
changes.
nephew that everybody hates.
No,
Huh?
no, you're not. You're real cool. You cool,
No.
Jacob.
We
You
like you,
cool.
nah, you're
Jacob.
cool, man. You're cool, man.
You
You're really
We
know,
cool.
like baby
Yeah.
Jacob.
look. We
You
can
only saying
agree
that because
to
I'm 21.
disagree.
Huh?
You saying that because I'm
He's saying it
21
because
years
he be
old. That's
acting
why
up
you
on
call me that.
Brooklyn now.
Right.
So, but
You a
Brooklyn, like he
baby.
be when you come up
You
there and
baby
call the game
Jacob.
with us.
Look,
But
ADP. I call him baby Jacob.
no,
That's
Miss
baby
D,
Jacob.
he's a young man. He's not baby
He's a
Jacob.
baby. He's the same age as my nephew.
He's
And
still not a
him
baby.
and Tulip, they babies. I didn't even know she was
See,
that
Jacob,
young.
that's what you're gonna get, Jacob.
Baby
Miss D
Tulip
trying to
and baby
spoil
Jacob.
everybody.
Yep,
She
I don't
wants
even
to
know
spoil
baby Tulip
how
Jacob.
everybody.
old Tulip is. I don't even know how old she is, to be honest with you.
Who?
Tulip,
Tulip,
I don't even know
Tulip's
how old.
I
For
think
18?
Tulip's in her 20s.
No, she said she's not even far off. I said she was 12 one time, and she said no, I'm not that far
She in
off.
high school. She
No,
said she
she's
was
So
high
not in
school.
high school. She's in college.
No, she said she's high school, right?
No, not Tulip
Okay,
Play.
guess what? ADP. She's still a baby. It's baby Jacob and baby Tulip.
See, y'all talk about me. Miss D call y'all babies.
Yeah, that's okay. They're little babies. That's
Uh,
okay.
no, he's a young man. People grow up. They get that. They young man, not a little baby. Miss D.
They babies.
Okay. Well, Jacob, you're gonna be Miss D is gonna call you a baby.
I don't mind. That's funny.
And see, now you're gonna spoil him, Miss D, and then when he get the can of whoop butt on the other channels, what you gonna do? You know what she gonna do, Jacob? She gonna
What?
be right along with the can of whoop butt over there. She gonna let you fry, Jacob.
He's silly.
You should have been in. You should have been in Miss D's
Cause
electric
she
when she
should.
was raging.
She be
Right.
frying with them when we be over in the chat. She be frying. I said, "Damn, Miss D in on it too." She be frying bro Clyde while she in the chat. Her and Big Girl, they be frying bro Clyde. So bro Clyde actually, my pro big bro, he actually got 4 against 1. The way
Right, he
y'all be
do.
doing, but they ain't gonna do that. They ain't gonna do that to KSAP, Jacob.
I'll do it the KSAP. I'm not scared of KSAP.
Okay. KSAP gonna get you in the trick bag.
I know how to get out of the trick bag. I've done it before in their channels.
No, Jacob. Yeah, you do. You do. He does know how to get out of the trick bag because he'll go up there and be all innocent and quiet. Jacob, I saw how you moved. I saw you.
You didn't even watch the stream that I was on with him.
I put him on the paddle, and he was just Jacob was just listening like a little gentleman. He was just listening to KSAP, and he ain't say nothing else after that. I said, See, I see how Jacob is. Jacob done found out.
No. ADP.
Let it be. Let it be me.
I would have been on it. I would have been trolling. I would have been trolling like it's no tomorrow.
No, let it be me in the chat. He be frying me every time. Got to say something about my Washington Commanders or something. He got some type of joke in there.
They trash.
But no, they're not. Everybody trash to Jacob or Noel. Everybody. Noel, you good with me. Don't mess with Jacob.
Yeah.
Y'all have a good day.
All right.
And look, I only got about 4 hours.
Take care, y'all.
Yeah, we'll see.
Thank you guys for having me on, man.
Touch bases with
This
you.
was fun. Thank you for having me on.
If you in
This
the
was
chat
fun.
and stuff like that, we'll touch bases with you.
Yeah, come back. We do another,
Yeah,
Of
because you
course,
won't
absolutely.
always.
Thank you guys.
We used to be on the D block a lot, but Miss D was
I
like,
can't hang like that. I'm
we
old.
can't hang. None of us, even Keisha.
I'm not
You're
I'm
not
not a
old.
baby like Jacob.
Yeah, we
You
can't
ain't.
hang like doing this
Nah,
every
you still
day.
young, bro. Come on.
And it's better to do like on the weekends because everybody be out work and you can kind of stay up. That's what KSAP was telling me. I was like, oh yeah, that is a better idea because you get more people watching you live too. And
Right.
then, people won't be too tired to go to work if you do it on weekends. But I was like, I had to do the night because they were getting on my nerves with this WNBA Kathy. Kathy was getting on my nerves. Her and them refs and stuff. Because I was gonna talk about who was my next person? I forgot.
Yolanda
We
Griffin.
are gonna do Dawn, but I want to do Dawn with you together, Miss D. But Dawn got a lot of stuff. She got her books out, all that kind of stuff too.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
she's on the list too because we already did Kim Mulkey and
Nikki McCray.
I did Lisa Leslie. I didn't do Lisa Leslie, so she's up there. I think I did her, but not like I wanted to.
ADP, do Cheryl Miller.
Yeah, Cheryl Miller would be. Yeah, Cheryl Miller would be
She's
good.
not next. Let me see who's. I can put her up there. You know who's next? What's her name?
It's Yolanda Griffin you're thinking of.
Yeah, I'm doing Yolanda Griffin next, but also Sylvia Fowles. I need to do Sylvia Fowles too.
Oh, yeah, my Lynx legend. My Hall of Famer.
Yeah,
And
because
also,
it's good
I love
to know. It's good to do lives like that, Jeremy. So, and I love doing it. I love talking about the players and researching them. So the people that don't know about it, you know what I'm saying? After they finish watching the live, they'll either go check it out or they know something about the player because I think the vets, knowing the vets is very important. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know we love our players and stuff like that, but them vets, they paved the way and they had to go through a whole lot worse. You know what I'm saying?
They did.
So
I love the video. I love the one that you did on Nikki McCray because a lot of people don't know Nikki McCray. Like Nikki McCray's, God bless her soul. Like, yeah, she was a legend.
And they, they don't. And look, I'm learning as I go too, because I was like, whoa, like I'm like, this one got skills and this one got skills. And I'm like, dang, Pat, everybody know Pat Summit. I'm like, who don't know Pat? Pat done taught everybody. I'm like, this is tight. It's just amazing. And I think I did Shamika Holt's club, but I think I did her with other players, but I want to do her by herself because Shamika,
Yeah, it was good.
you know what I'm saying? I like the stories that Shamika went through a lot. She, you know what I'm saying, as far as her mental and stuff like that, and just to see how long she played in the league and to see her now with her kids, it's just amazing to me. It's amazing. It's a good story. It's a beautiful story. So but yeah, guys, I will guys, like, share, and subscribe, chat. You can donate anytime you want to, because I need my Beats headphones, a pink pair too at that. I'm throwing it out. So I need my Beats because everybody complain. Y'all saying I talk sound like it's messed up over here. Go ahead and send them Beats on. But anyway, guys, enjoy your day, and I will catch you on the next one on the weekend.
Peace, guys.
Peace.
All right. Have a good one, guys.
Bye.
You too.